believe I have dead air. Let's bring the microphone over. This is your on-the-spot professional podcaster here, Debbie Daly here, with another wonderful show here for you tonight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Pop some popcorn, put the wives and children to bed, or the husband, whichever it is, and let's talk. Actually, I'll talk and you can listen. Unless, of course, the lovely, beautiful, talented, and ever-popular Mr. Midnight Movie and Jewish producer join me for this episode. If not, I'm just going to sit and talk to J.R. Wilde, my friend. I think J.R. Wilde and I have one thing in common. We can both say, we don't like you anymore, Guy Shay, because you're a mean person. You have become infected with the meanness. We no longer like you too many times, as they say in Colombia. You are not for us for liking many times for you, and me for you not like. I can speak very good Colombian. So this is Debbie here on the 21st day of Octubre, or October, a day I'll always remember. No, that doesn't rhyme. That's September. I'm tired of not having September anymore. We'll go back to that in November when I say today is the first day of November, a day we always remember because that is the day that our daddy died. And I still have not convinced you people of where that comes from. It comes from that ever-popular song created by the ever-popular, actually I think he's dead. Who did that? Doom. It was called Papa Was a Rolling Stone. It was by, who did that? Let's take a looky and see. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Here it is, right here. At my finger. The Temptations did Papa Was a Rolling Stones. In the year 1972, they won a Grammy Award for Best R&B Instrumental Performance for that song. Can I pick 'em or can I pick 'em? Wikipedia. WikiBear, tell us about Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Papa Was a Rolling Stone was a 1972 psychedelic song written by Motown songwriters Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong as a single for Motown, The Undisputed Truth, in 1971. This version of Papa was released as a single in early 1972 and peaked at number 63 on the pop charts, but number 1 on the R&B charts. I'm WikiBear. Later in 1972, Whitfield, who also produced the song, took Papa Was a Rolling Stone as a 12-minute record for The Temptations, which was a number 1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 and won 3 Grammy Awards in 1973. Can I pick them or do you ever doubt me? It says, beginning with an extended instrumental introduction, exactly 3.53 in length, which is too long for me. Each of the 3 verses is separated by an extended musical passage in which Whitfield brings various instrumental textures in. Also, a solo plucked bass guitar. You keep slapping that bass. People wonder where I get that from. Well, one night, the ever lovable and popular Geddy Lee called in to the show when Steve Rush and I were on the show, and he told us, you keep slapping that bass. Right, Geddy? Geddy.
You keep slapping that bass.
That's right. Geddy Lee told us to keep slapping that bass. So, obviously, Whitfield was slapping that bass and Papa Was a Rolling Stone. And I've always said that for some reason. I've even said that when I used to do terrestrial radio. I would say, hi, this is Debbie, and this is the 13th day of September, a day I'll always remember because that was the day that my daddy died. Now, I don't know why I do that. It's just one of those things that you either love me for or you roll your eyes and say, I can't stand the way she does that. I hate when she does that. But love it, hate it, it's here and it's gonna stay. Ratentipsions. That's my French, I'm sorry. Can you give us a little Papa Was a Rolling Stone? Oh, si, we can, Debbie. It was the 3rd of September, a day I'll always remember. Oh, yeah. Huh? You thought I was going to let it play? It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. I never had a chance to meet him. I never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. And Mama just hung her head and said, son, your papa was a rolling stone, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. See? I can sing that. I'm joking with you guys. I'm actually kind of bored out of my mind here tonight. Really? You couldn't tell? No, I'm excited about something I want to tell you guys about, but I can't decide if I want to tell you guys about it. I don't know. You know I will. I tell y'all everything. Well, it has to do with my lovely daughter, Heather. And I'm thinking she has a new boyfriend. Yes, that fast. But I think this guy is pretty fantastic, if you want to know the truth. From what I can tell, that I checked out as much as I could check out. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to figure out how to get this song to you guys fresh off the console so that you can hear it. Now, we're running a new board. We're not sure if the new board sounds worth a crap. We're not even sure if you heard nothing but the whole time that song was playing. But we are willing to take that risk because this is a new board. So for at least the next 3 days, we get that excuse. If the audio sucks, then it's because it's a new board. We talked about that last night, right? And that's just, when you get a new board, that's what you go through. But I fried my board, as I told you guys last night. I fried it on 2 weeks ago. I fried it here in the Debbie Daly Studios. I fried it by spilling an entire 32-ounce glass of caffeine-free Dr. Pepper on it. Yes. And I'm talking goosh. I couldn't believe it. It fried the keyboard and fried the board. A Behringer 1611 board. Gone, but not forgotten. And the reason we couldn't fix it is it went in there and it completely soaked it. Both items, both pieces of equipment. And then it turned into just the syrupy goo So everything was stuck to, it was just, it was fried. I mean, Victor took it into Fry's Electronics, funny enough that's the name, Fry's Electronics, and they said, sir, this is for the trash can. I mean, I guess it could have taken maybe alcohol and Q-tips, somebody, up to 3 weeks to try to get that thing clean, but I don't think it ever would have sounded the same. So we have a new board, and it's got all these wires that go in here and out there, and input, output, output, input, input. And I don't know that I have them right yet, because I am not, I mean, I've told y'all people before, I'm the talent, okay? I don't do those kind of things. And I am left to my own devices here to figure out how to do this, and I don't know how to do it. But I just plug all these things in and say, does it work? Does it sound good? Last night we heard Jewish producer and Mr. Midnight Movie, my co-host. They sounded lusciously delicious here on the show. They sounded excellent, I thought. So shouts out to JP and Triple M, which I do hope one of them call me tonight. If not, I'll settle for that yummy One Angry Jew. Wasn't he cute on the show last night? Isn't he cute? Don't y'all love my co-host? I'm serious. Aren't they just the most delicious, gorgeous men in the world? They're not mean. They don't come with an agenda. They're not, we want to have sex with Debbie. They're not weird. They're just great guys. And it took me a long time to handpick those people. I went through, kissed a lot of toads before I found those princes. And I still always welcome the impeccable Steve Rush on the show. Steve is always a part of this show. Steve will be a part of me no matter where I'm at. If I'm sitting at Thanksgiving dinner with my grandfather, Steve Rush is next. He's welcome next to me, because that's just as much as I love Steve. And I'll take Steve any way I can get Steve. Steve and I are just, next to Jake and I, Steve and I were meant to be on radio together. Internet radio. I've been doing this a long time. And I come with a lot of quote-unquote baggage. I come with a lot of haters, a lot of people that mess with me, a lot of people that want to make my life miserable. And we don't care. We let them do that. Make my life miserable. We don't care. Hi, Aaron. Fried board and egg sounds yummy. Well, you're a weirdo, JR. That's why we love you. I think I have your audio uploaded. Do you love me or do you love me? Who wants to groove to the most fabulous song you've ever heard in your life? I'm talking what we were told by the unbelievable Geddy Lee. What did Geddy Lee tell us to do? Geddy Lee, who is a member of Rush, he's the one that says, today's Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you. When the space he invades, he gets by on you. Geddy Lee himself calls into the show one night. I kid you not. Calls in. And we said, hello, radio show. And he said, Debbie, Steve? And we said, yes. And he said,
you keep slapping that bass.
And we said, okay, we'll keep slapping that bass. So we're doing this by orders. When this isn't something that we want to do. This is something that we are ordered to do. So by orders of the wonderful and talented, you don't get any better than Geddy Lee. Y'all can just kiss my ass. We're going to slap the bass with some Temptations.
I thought they were talking about me.
You keep slapping that bass.
I never got a chance to see you again. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Mama just hung her head and said, son, Papa was a rolling stone. My son, wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he died, all he left was alone.
You keep slapping that bass.
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left was alone. Now.
You keep slapping that bass.
Until people can understand that Jesus doesn't matter what color you want to say he is, he's all colors because he's our commander-in-chief, not Obama, not that fucking piece of shit. Jesus, and Obama thinks he's our Lord and Savior.
What does Obama know? Alpha Dog speaks with his mind. He is a scholar and a gentleman, and my future husband, should anything tragic ever happen to Vic, like anybody want to grease the brakes or anything like that, it's a white Toyota Land Cruiser. Sorry. Love you, baby. No, I'm not being funny. Alpha Dog actually told me one night, he said, if Victor ever tragically dies in a fiery car wreck or anything, I'll marry you. And I thought, oh my God, that is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. So tonight's drop is, did y'all hear Geddy Lee on the board? I love that drop of Geddy Lee. I have to hear it constantly tonight. It's one of those things that I get obsessed with. So we're going to hear a lot of this tonight.
You keep slapping that bass.
Huh? Do you love it? It's Geddy Lee of Rush. You keep slapping that bass. And it was also Words to Live by Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog teaches us the difference between our Savior and who is the real Savior and who is the real caller. I've got to be honest with you. Alpha Dog was smashed one night on this call. And this was just sort of a little outtake that we took. Alpha Dog, in case you don't know, is the badass of internet radio. Alpha Dog is, are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? Alpha Dog is 6'5", 340 pounds of solid steel. And he is not in a good mood. And he loves his Debbie Daly very much. 6'5", he's like a transformer. You know what I mean? I mean, he's Alpha Dog. So if you see him in a chat room, call him Sir.
Until people can understand that Jesus doesn't matter what color you want to say he is, he's all colors because he's our commander-in-chief, not Obama, not that fucking piece of shit. Jesus, and Obama thinks he's our Lord and Savior.
Words to Live by Alpha Dog. Obama thinks he's our Lord and Savior. I think, hark, is that the footfall? Is that you, Don Juan? Hello?
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Goddamn right. Wherever he laid his hat was his home, bitch.
And when he died,
all he left us was alone. Those words, Mr. Midnight Movie, are like, they roll off your tongue like butter. I mean, they're the best things in the world.
whoa,
Think about it. What happened?
hello?
Do you hear me now? Wait a minute. I just changed it to Morph Box Audio. Did something change? Oh, I don't hear Mr. Midnight Movie anymore. It has to be on Mobile Pre. There he is. And now do you hear me, Mr. Midnight Movies?
I hear you now. Yeah. What happened? Is it your end or mine?
I don't know. Victor came in here and changed everything. I'm wondering if they even hear me anymore on the show since I changed the Skype. Skype is on mobile pre, and the computer and the show is on mobile pre-Vox. Oh, man, I don't know what he did. I think he screwed us up bad.
I'm having problems with my Google Chrome.
Is yours shutting down on you?
It's not shutting down, but I have to reload it all the time. Because when I go on there, it just says Google Chrome, and that's all it says.
That's exactly what's happening to mine. Mine did that tonight. Baby, what did you do? Stop staring at your phone and tell me, what did you do here? Hold on, we got to figure out. I got to see if they can even hear us on the show anymore since I had to change.
What's wrong first?
Well, what's wrong is Skype. Mr. Midnight Movie can't hear me anymore when I change it to mobile pre-Vox, which is this, which worked great last night. And now I don't know what you did, but now Skype has to be on mobile pre, which is the old board. And I don't even know if they can hear me on the show anymore now because it's on. Let me see. I guess they can still. Oh, Audrey, how much do you love Audrey, Mr. Midnight Movie? Did you hear her, little Horny the Clown? Honk, honk, honk.
That was my grandmother's name.
That's the most beautiful name, Audrey. It just rolls out of your mouth just like Audrey. She goes, I can hear. Isn't she an angel? I want to ask you a question, Audrey. Audrey, was your papa a Rolling Stone? Mr. Midnight Movie calls in. He goes, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Is your marriage over when all your husband does is stare at his iPhone and your daughter knocks on the door? Go away! I'm on a radio show! It's my daughter. She bothers me. What do you want? I'm busy. It's #1 show. What?
Where's that blank drawing paper that you bought for Jet?
Audrey says, I love you guys. I don't know. Blank drawing paper that I brought for Jet? Just get some of that.
No,
It was a tablet.
No, it was a spiral.
A spiral tablet. I don't know. He lost it.
God damn it.
Just get some of that.
It's out there and it's near the box.
Heather, look at Foo-Foo. Mr. Midnight Movie, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm listening.
You're so polite.
Toy box on top of this.
Excuse me, would y'all please leave the studio? I'm very important. Y'all are causing me to be bothered, and I'm sorry. I love you, Mr. Midnight Movie. Just ignore those horrible people in the background.
Look, the wizard's in here.
Oh, get that weenie dog out of here. Out, weenie dog, out. There's a weenie dog in here. Get out, Weeno. Out. There she goes. I'm so sorry for that interruption. That you got to admit, that is one of the most, that is the epitome of Motown. That is the epitome of everything great when it comes to just a good, solid, doom, 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 doom. Did you get to hear any of that?
I heard some of it. Yeah. And I've heard it many times before.
But do you love it?
It's a very good song. It's a very, very catchy song.
I love it.
And yes, I do enjoy it.
I played the radio version. I figured since we were on the radio, I would play the radio version. So,
is the record version a little bit more saucy?
yes, very saucy. That's the radio cut, and it's It stands at 3:26, 3 minutes and 26 seconds. That's the radio version. And the album, now he did make a 12-inch, which is 12 minutes and 18 seconds, which is unbelievable. But the intro to me is a little bit too, it just goes, dum, 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 over and over and over, too long for me. But, Audrey says, I love Mr. Midnight Movie. She's hot. Hey, would I say she's hot if she wasn't hot? I need to show you pictures of her sometime. She is hot.
I believe I've seen her before. I think we're Facebook friends.
She's got the big la chachas.
Yes, she's a redhead, right?
Dark red, dark red hair. I don't know if you've seen her.
Isn't
or not.
she married?
No, I think you're thinking of the wrong Audrey. I don't know another Audrey, but she's not like an orangey red hair. No, she is. If you looked at Audrey, you would not know what she was. She looks South Pacific or something. You just can't figure out what she is. And
have you been friends with her since you were a child?
I have been friends with Audrey for 5 years through the internet. She lives in Buffalo, New York, and she is very single and very much a part of my world. I mean, if I lost Audrey, I don't know if I'd do internet radio anymore, because to know that Audrey's out there in Buffalo, New York, in her apartment, which is gorgeous, and her cats, and there's only one problem I have with Audrey. Mm-hmm. Audrey is an animal activist. And on Facebook, she posts these horrible pictures of these, oh, look what happened to this dog. It's all burnt and it's all, and I can't look at these. I'm just like, right, Victor?
I was going to say, does Audrey eat meat?
That's a good question. We'll pose that out there to the atmosphere. Audrey, give us a Horny the Clown honk and tell us, do you eat meat? She might, but I'm just going to say she probably doesn't. And she's like me. She has a daughter that's my daughter's age, who is a thorn in her ass. And I thought last night's show was fun. Did you have fun last night?
Yeah, and we almost got into the interesting topic of parents and how sometimes we don't overcome our childhoods and and the parents' behavior. And that's always an interesting topic for me.
I think awareness of said topic is almost defeating that topic.
Awareness of said topic.
Mm-hmm. Think about that. Think about somebody that's really screwed up by their parents, but they're not aware of it. They're like, no, I'm not like my dad. I just like to beat my wife. But being aware of the fact that your parents were not perfect people makes us, me, and I'm sure you, more aware of what we're doing, so that, I'm sure that you don't act like your dad.
You know what? My mother said, you hate your father so much, yet you act just like him.
But I don't hear a curmudgeon in you. I hear a person that giggles all the time. I wouldn't be with a curmudgeon.
Well, no, Ross giggles. He giggles and he has fun, but no, he's.
Why is he so pissed off?
He's a lot like his mother. He's a lot like his more like his mother than his father. And are you anything like any of your parents?
I'm my father made over. I am my father, they say.
Okay.
Well, okay, I see what you're saying. You undid what I said. But they are your DNA. You have, because there are people who've been adopted, and they meet their parents for the first time, and they're like, man, I never knew that. My mom has many of my traits. My biological mother I have many of the same traits and characteristics as her. And you'll find, like, if you study. Oh, stop! I'm sorry to interrupt this program with the following news announcement. Alpha Dog is in the chat room. Alpha Dog's in the chat room, guys. I'm not kidding. Did I warn you about Alpha Dog? Did I tell you what to call Alpha Dog? You call him Sir. Sir. Not, hi, Alpha. Y'all,
Sir. Hello, sir.
Alpha Dog is 6'5", 350 pounds of solid steel. He's a transformer, okay? I'm not kidding either. Kiss his to-be-respected ass. And once again, those words of wisdom from Alpha Dog.
Until people can understand that Jesus doesn't matter what caller you want to say he is all callers, because he's our commander-in-chief, not Obama, not that fucking piece of shit. Jesus, and Obama thinks he's our Lord and Savior.
You keep slapping that bass.
All right. You heard words of wisdom from Alpha Dog. Obama is our Lord and Savior. And Geddy Lee, what did Geddy Lee tell us to do? Mr. That movie?
Just to keep playing that bass.
We have to play that again. Pay attention.
You keep slapping that bass.
Keep slapping that bass.
That's right. Slapping
That's
that
correct.
bills.
That is correct.
You know what it means to slap the bass? Have you ever seen anybody with one of those great big basses, not the guitar, but and they kind of go and they like slap it when they play it? They go pow pow like that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think that's what he means. But let's get back to being like our mom and dad. This is an amazing topic. Okay, how are you like your dad?
My anger.
Your anger. Okay, well, isn't anger a part of everybody's DNA? I mean,
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, we all, by nature, and anger is an involuntary emotion. Just as horny or hungry.
okay, now wait a minute. You don't think that anger is a reaction? Let's say you let's say you accidentally hit your finger with a hammer.
And that's involuntary. You can't help but be hurt.
Okay. You're agreeing with me. Involuntary. Okay.
Yeah, it's an involuntary emotion. You can't help be angry at things that annoy you. You can in a way manage it, but you can never get rid of it because angry emotions are, that adrenaline and stuff is there for a reason. I mean, in primitive times...
Grandpa Al Kroska says, you're right, Mr. Midnight Movie. No, he also says, I get slapped when I play my wife. Does that count? He's always talking about his wife. But, okay, I'm listening to what you said. I want to ask you a question. As a newborn baby, if they take a needle and they poke its foot, is it reacting with anger when it goes, yeah, like that, when it starts that real gurgling cry?
It's acting on pure instinct with adrenaline. And it's like the only thing a baby can do is cry and whine for what it wants because it's completely dependent on human interaction. And when because obviously you want to see your offspring thrive. When it cries, you come to it to see what is the matter and what is wrong.
And that's anger. Now, Apocalypse says anger has to be managed because there's a lot of shitty situations that we're put in with a lot of stupid and lame people. But in Apocalypse, if it's deleted, we need to see that on the Graveyard Revival. If Alpha Dog deleted the show, revive it, Alpha Dog. Revive that Apocalypse. We depend on you. Okay, this is an interesting topic that I've never really thought about before. Anger. Okay, how many people... Well, there's JT's Rock and Roll Show just showed up. Hi, JT, you're late. Jewish Producer is in the chat room. I think that's JP. It may not be. It's not his avatar, but we'll watch him. Anger. Can anger be managed? What about anger management? I mean, have you ever told you need to stifle your anger, Mr. Midnight Movie? Or
well, I don't think stifling it's and I could be wrong, but I've talked to people who've dealt in anger management, and stifling it may not be the best idea. You got to know when the triggers are. And also know when to walk away because it's really not doing any good. A person who can push your buttons, and you got to be able to kind of train yourself to know when the person you're around is pushing your buttons and it's not going anywhere, and all you're going to do is explode in anger, and they're going to explode right back at you.
Now, wait a minute. Grandpa Al Kraska, Mr. Midnight Movie, says a baby knows pain only through the mother's reaction. The brain is the first thing that helps everything develop through time and experience. I don't know if I agree with you. I think that a baby can know anger 10 minutes out of the womb. Sure, JP. I think that he can be pissed off the second when he comes out. I think he's pissed off the minute those bright lights hit his eyes. Please do, JP. I think that that's anger. I don't think that that's sadness. When you hear a child you know,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah. Yes, JP, call in.
Yeah, he's asking me. Pudding Pop says, Mr. Midnight Movie is right. This is on my cell phone.
Oh, wait. Are you answering? Is he calling you or is he calling me?
I have
Should I
some.
answer?
Oh, JP, get out of that chat. You're in the Mr. Solution, Debbie. I can't do that. Call in. Just call Debbie. Call Debbie alone. I had to delete that call. You're calling in the group chat. Get out of the group chat and call back in. Just call Debbie by herself.
Call Debbie by herself.
Call Debbie by herself. And Alpha Dog says, laughing out loud. Yes, Apocalypse says, JP, when you call in, talk, please. Don't just sit there like a mullet that you are. JP, just call Debbie, dear. Don't call. You called the group chat, Angel Love, and we're not in that chat. Just call Debbie alone, and you will be added to the call. Or I can add you right now.
Add him right now.
Since he's obviously not calling in just Debbie, he's being a little weirdo. I try to get JP to talk. I do everything I can, but he just sits there. He's a very beautiful person. What is his name right now? Jay. He changes it every day. Is it JSM? Okay, let me see. JS. There it is.
It's JSM.
There he is. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy.
You'd think I'd know better. I'm no better than Mr. Midnight Movie. I know we give him shit all the time for chewing gum and putting himself on mute, and here I am.
You're an idiot.
Call.
You're an idiot.
I am. Straight up.
Yeah. But about anger, there are people who trigger our angry responses, and sometimes it's hard not to respond in anger because some people are so disrespectful. You just want to just take a fucking knife and.
That's what Apocalypse said. Apocalypse said that this thing is full of people that piss you off and they're idiots, and I just. Yeah.
Just go out of control.
God damn it! You say shut up or just
shut the fuck up. I'm gonna make you shut up.
And why is it some people don't
about anger management a minute ago? Who brought up the anger management?
Well, how do some people manage that? I mean, how can somebody next to me not get pissed off at this idiot who's driving 30 miles an hour on the freeway and I'm going, go! Why do I get mad?
When JP was dealing with Boss Ross, he had no anger management skills. I don't know if he had to employ every anger management skill he knew.
Debbie, I was in a meeting with him, and he said something that pissed me off so bad. Boss Ross did. I wanted to jump up from the seat and go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" in the middle of this meeting, and I couldn't do it. It took everything in my willpower to stop me from getting up and just going, "You old piece of..." I really held back, Debbie.
Why? I mean, do you detest Boss Ross? I mean, I just think he's a prick.
Not until that very moment. It was at that moment where he was just, geriatric narcissism was in full effect, and I was feeling the effects of geriatric rage.
Was this at the movie theater? Theater?
Yes, we were negotiating our spot at this movie theater for our film festival that we had a few years back, and man, he probably lost us, a decent sized crowd, a better sized crowd than what we actually turned out getting.
Yeah.
Can I interrupt this call for 1 minute because of something in the chat room? Okay. Stabby McHugs is not feeling the love. How much did we talk about him being gone when he was gone? It was all everybody talked about was Stabby.
We did a show about your death, Stabby.
He thinks every time he comes back he has a honeymoon period. But that gets shorter and shorter each time he reappears.
Wow. There you go. Yeah, Alpha Dog.
It's over, you piece of shit.
Yeah. The love is over, but now, why was he gone for so long?
I don't know, Stabby. You haven't told us what you did. Did you go into some, depression mode? What happened to you? Where did you go? You just leave? You don't leave a note?
Were you in a coma?
Yeah. Did you go to a psychiatric hospital? Well, what happened? I mean, we need some details.
Maybe he knocked somebody up. You got somebody pregnant.
Did you get somebody pregnant and you had to do something there, or what? I mean, you don't just walk off and come back to your family and just say, nobody loves me. You're all we talked about. Where's Stabby? Stabby this, Stabby that, Stabby this. That's all it was.
KDD and Stabby.
Katie D and Stabby.
Is Katie is
They had twins.
Stabby Katie D's father? Father of her kids.
I don't think we're ever going to know who fathered Katie D's kids. Katie D, what a maroon.
It's either Andy Bong or Stabby.
From the looks of the kid, well, never mind. Stabby, you are a part of the furniture here. You are Stabby. You have to be here. I mean, there's.
I'll walk through the holes.
I've been there.
I've been there, man. I'll walk through the holes.
Things do get better.
And
Trust
you might
me.
be saying, "Oh, Katie, you don't understand.
Oh, Katie, you don't understand.
It's different with me. I've been bullied."
They
Well,
won't go
get over
away.
it, okay? She's such a
They
prick.
will go away. All you need is this thing called a gun.
Have some babies, and then
I'm
it's
building a bomb. No one's ever going to fuck with me again. You just got to stand there and just get your acid together.
one night.
Acid in their face.
Y'all don't know what we're talking about. One night on Blog Talk Radio, the beautiful Jewish producer actually caught Katie D in an MP3 that went down. That's Foo-Foo scratching the ground. Foo-Foo. In an MP3 that went down in history. And that the MP3 goes a little bit like this. Check it out. This is Katie D.
Hi, I'm Katie from the page Spreading Kindness with Katie D. I just wanted to make a video to the bullied victims. I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone and that you can get through it. Just imagine, live your dream, do what you can, ignore them. And I know it's so hard. You're probably like, "Oh, Katie, what are you talking about? You can't ignore it." Well, try to, because you can make a difference. Don't give up. Keep going. I always thought about that in school. I was like, these bullies are taking me over. I can't live anymore. I've been through suicide attempts. I've dealt with depression. It does get better, and it really will. And, with everybody around me, we're all standing up. We're spreading kindness and making a difference. A lot of people that look up to me, they see what I do. And don't give up, Just stand up. I've went through it, and it does get better. Trust me. And believe me when I say that it gets better, because it does. I've been through it. I've walked through halls, been taunted, been pushed around, beat up, called names. Just stand your ground and just walk away, because it will get better, and you will keep going. Keep your hope, your faith, and live your dreams while they're being mean to somebody else. You can make a difference, and please, please do not give up. Just live your dreams, because you can be higher than them one day. Wow, because they were so busy being mean to somebody else. Believe me when I say it gets better. It does.
I'm sorry. We were on mute. We were all making fun of that. My eyes are watering. I can hear JP going, "Live your dreams."
Live your dreams. Have
Now,
twins.
yeah. Now, I bet Katie could probably just set with her anger.
Oh my God! That bitch gets mad.
I bet, she they're in her bedroom wall. There are fucking holes in there.
I bet she roars like a lion. Roar!
It's
Yeah.
like, fuck this place. Fuck the world.
She is a psychiatrist's dream. I mean, you could buy a Mercedes off that patient right there, knowing she's going to be back every 2 weeks or every week.
Well, she's not back anymore. She's left.
No, I'm talking to the psychiatrist.
Oh, yeah.
She's a mental. There's no doubt about it. Sweet girl. I don't know. Would you even say sweet girl?
Who knows? She probably gets really pissed off and puts holes in the wall. And now, have you ever had? now, Jewish producer and I both have had people like friends that we felt sorry for, and then we regret befriending them. We realize why they didn't have any friends. Debbie, have you ever had a friend like that? Like,
Yes.
oh, fuck.
So true.
Get the fuck out of my life.
Well, do you see Katie D around anymore?
No, but she was an internet friend. She didn't come over to the fucking house and have fucking...
Oh, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yes,
The crazy person in my life is so crazy. This is how crazy he is now. He only calls me after he goes to his therapy sessions because he knows I will not take his calls otherwise. It's great.
I wonder why some people are just batshit crazy. Can they just not handle it down here? What is it?
JP, has this guy, has he ever called you a kike?
Oh my God! Of course.
Oh, no.
And he is a kike.
Does
Yeah,
he get
yeah.
mad at you and say things like that?
He's a Jew, and he calls me the most awful Jew names you've ever heard. He make these trolls look like they have no idea what they're talking about.
Like choir boys?
It's so different hearing it from a Jew.
He's probably said he wanted to gash you, and, you know...
Yeah, he said that. Actually, yeah. He's made some real crazy comments like that. Yeah.
Stabby McHugs says, ain't no bitch too fat, ain't no bitch too whack, ain't no bitch too ugly for Super Balls. I have no idea what he said except for BTG.
Well, I think that, testicles, when your dick is hard, kind of like when your dick is hard, it's kind of blind. And if you take enough alcohol, you can only see with your penis.
Now, I have asked Victor about that before. I said, Victor, were you ever at a bar? It's 2 o'clock in the morning and everybody's all coupled up. Did you ever just go and get the green jacket? He's like, yeah, I have. I've done that. I'm like, oh.
I think Apocalypse just said I could be Jerry Dreyfuss. Richard Dreyfuss, I mean.
Really? Wow. He says, yeah, that's...
Wasn't he the therapist in What About Bob?
Yes, he was.
He was also he was the lawyer in the movie Nuts.
No, he was the therapist in What About Bob? Remember that goddamn person that drove him crazy in that show? He's like, hi, Bob.
Now, what the fuck? Jew from San Francisco looks a lot like Richard Dreyfuss.
Really?
Really? I never saw that in him.
I pictured him as a bald-headed 48-year-old man with a wife that hated him and a couple of kids that he didn't like and the job he was stuck in and yeah.
Well, I think he's been known to do a few cuckolding videos. But do you think Richard Dreyfuss is handsome, Debbie?
I was going to say everything was true except the wife part.
Yeah.
Do I think Richard Dreyfuss is cute?
Yeah.
No, not really. I mean, I don't.
Very nebbish. He's
Yeah.
a very nebbish man. Do you
I
know,
don't
do you
think
know
so.
the word nebbish, Debbie?
Is that a Jew word?
Yeah.
It is. It's a Yiddish word. Look it
No.
up. You've seen more nebbish
Nebbish.
people. It's hard to describe.
The chat room cracks me up. Stabby McHug says, I shaved my terrorist beard, and Aaron goes, going on a plane soon? Now, I told everybody in the chat room to push 1 if they love Stabby McHugs, and Aaron pushed 0.01. I don't know why that cracks me up, how mean sometimes men are to each other. That just fillets me. Y'all can be horrible to each other. Jewish producer, welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, Stabby's like, I had a beard, I had some gray hair, and it looked weird. I said, welcome
Idiot.
to adulthood.
You put idiot.
Now, I'm wondering when Blackula himself will be returning. He's been gone for a while. I mean, it's close to Halloween.
I don't know. That's bizarre in my never to be humbled opinion. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? I don't know. Whatever happened to him? He just sort of walked off. He'll be back. There's no way he's not going to be back. He's listening right now, I'm sure.
And then Brown Beasley, we thought he was dead.
Yeah, did you hear that shit? The one angry Jew told us last night that was a big fat lie, and he passed a rumor that I was dead.
Well, I believed him.
That was hysterical when he said the people over at TRS were jumping up and down. Uh-oh, here goes the boys. And Stabby says, why are you such a cunt-faced bitch boy, Jewish producer? No, we found out.
Asks,
we found out. Answer his question while I go on mute for a second, Angels.
Let's see. Why are you such a cunt-faced bitch boy? He didn't address who he's talking to. You want to field that one, Mr. Midnight Movie?
Well, it's got to be the boss Ross in me. I've always considered my father to be a cunt. I've actually considered him to be a cunt-faced bitch man. But he's probably more of a boy than a man. So if I have those characteristics, it's because of my father.
And for me, why am I such a cunt-faced bitch boy? I would say it's because of my frugality, which I too have inherited apparently from my dad. So if I do possess these characteristics, so be it. Never pay full price.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever paid. Yeah. I don't think you've ever paid like for a car. You do not pay the sticker price.
I did that one time, and I'll never do it again.
Rip up your Star of David
Klansman,
right now. Yeah. Black
Klansman says, he says that a Jewish producer has his full support.
Apocalypse. How much of one's cuntiness can you blame on genetics? Yeah, that's what. I think that Mr. Midnight Movie is bailing out his fact that he can be an asshole by saying, well, I just got it from my dad. I mean, can we not control anything that...
Well, there's one thing we can't control, and that's Debbie's ability to not spell.
Debbie, what's your favorite food?
What?
What's your favorite food? I'm going
favorite...
to ask you a question. What's your favorite food?
Italian. What did you say?
Ooh. Well, what's your favorite dish?
What did he say?
What's your favorite dish?
In Italian, it's sort of my own creation. It's angel hair pasta in an Alfredo sauce with fresh broccoli. I go in
chicken. That's chicken Alfredo with broccoli.
You know what? You do that same thing with just some basil, and you got yourself a deal.
I just don't do the chicken.
Now, can you control the fact that you like
mushrooms.
it? Or how about a food that you don't like, or you don't like bananas? Can you control that?
What do you hate?
Bananas.
Yeah.
I can't stand the smell of them.
Have you ever had banana pudding, banana bread pudding?
It'll make me gag.
Oh my
we
God,
know you're weak.
so
Well, if we tied you up, we didn't even need to torture you. Just try to feed you bananas.
No, they're hairy. The consistency, they've got little banana hairs in them. And I just think about monkeys, and they're just like, bleh, and they look like a dick. They're just gross. I can't stand them. They're just nasty. How can y'all, do y'all eat bananas? I know, I saw that.
Going with the sushi, the bluefin tuna. I found that
Giant Rex.
With another,
Aaron. Who is Aaron? He's an asshole. I'm sorry.
Can you, Debbie? Can you control the fact that you don't like bananas and you love angel hair pasta, fettuccine alfredo with angel hair pasta? I was going to think your favorite food would be hot dogs.
Okay. So read what Stabby McHugs just wrote in the chat room, a Jewish producer, and show what the mullet he is. I never liked onions, but I slowly are more, so now I can eat some. What the fuck? What is that?
That was a prototypical Stabby McHugs quote right there.
I never liked onions, but I slowly are more.
I can eat some.
So now I can eat some. You're an idiot.
So he's taking lessons. Who's the guy? Who's your son?
Beautiful.
What's your son's name? Is he taking grammar lessons from your son, JP? Debbie? What's that guy's name again? Josh Peterson. He's taking grammar lessons. Get him out of that class, guys.
Stabby says, IR job. IR job.
I want to teach. I think what Stabby needs is typing lessons. And what I would do if I were to teach Stabby how to type, I would teach him the way my teacher taught me in 6th grade. I don't know if either of you had it. Remember those old typewriter machines?
You had to push real hard.
Yeah, you had to push real hard on them. What my typing teacher did in 6th grade is if he saw that you were looking at the keys while you typed, he would put you on the peeker machine. Did you ever have a peeker typewriter?
No,
It was for people
what
who
is
kept
that?
looking at their typewriters. And what he did is he rearranged all the letters on the keyboard. So when you peeked to see your letter you're hitting, you were hitting the wrong letter because it was mismarked. And it would really show like how bad of a typer you were. You type like 3 words a minute. Nobody gets that because they're all too young. Go to hell, all of you. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off,
Except
everybody.
for Grandpa.
Except for Grandpa.
Grandpa wrote on stone.
I type better when I'm not looking at the keys also, Mr. Stabby.
Well, now I do.
How fast can you type, Debbie?
Well, that's easily proven. Well, let's go to typingtest.com, and it'll test all of us. I would say...
That'd be pretty cool. We do a typing test.
62 words a minute. It won't let you cheat either, bitches. It will not let you cheat. I bet you my daughter could kick your ass, Apocalypse, on the iPhone. She's like, with her thumbs. I've never seen anybody that fast. I mean, it's crazy. I'm like, why don't you just do the talk to text? And she says, I'm faster if I type it. She's like, have you ever seen a kid do that on an iPhone? You know, on a phone, text?
You know what I'm addicted to?
Chocolate?
No, I'm addicted right now to Dentine cinnamon gum, and I'm just like...
I am too. Mr. Midnight Movie, I swear to God in heaven, my maker above me, I'm not lying. I am addicted, swear to God, to Big Red gum, and it's cinnamon gum. I am addicted to it. Not kidding. Why?
It's good. It's one of the few gums that has real sugar left. I only eat real sugar gums, and there's not that many of them.
All right, everybody, typingtest.com, just like you hear it, typingtest.com.
And go.
And it says start the test. It's 1 minute, and I can either type Aesop's Fables, The Rules of Baseball, Space Cowboys, Tigers in the Wild, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, Zebra, Africa's Striped Horse, The Enchanted Typewriter, or test instructions. We don't care about that. I choose Rules of Baseball. Okay, now I'm going to do this. I'm going to start the test while y'all talk. Don't talk to me. And I'm going to go on mute, and I'm going to be honest and do it and see what I get. Ready? Okay, here I go.
All right, as Debbie is taking her test, I love gum, chewing it.
I'm going to do mine right after she's done.
Yeah. Yes.
By the way, if you haven't looked lately, go to MrMidnightMovie.com and you will pee your pants. It's that funny. Right now, Debbie is about 10 seconds into her test.
She's okay.
I think she spelled Jamaica right. She's doing pretty good.
But did she spell Africa right?
She did not spell Africa right. Wow. She spelled it with a K.
Yes.
Spelled it with a K.
Did she spell cuckolding? Because cuckolding is part of a baseball term.
And it's
Slider.
also, it is a baseball term. Right. It's and it's a difficult word to spell.
It's kind of like fielder's choice. Have you heard of that term before? JP, fielder's
59
choice.
bitches beat it. 59 bitches. So I did 62 words a minute
59.
with 3 misspelled words, which comes out to 59.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do it again. I know you trust me. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot it just in case somebody goes, there's no way she did 59. I screenshotted it for just keepsake. Typingtest.com. Are you ready, Jewish producer?
Cuckolding was misspelled.
Shut up. Okay. Just to be fair, I did the baseball one. So, whatever.
That's what I did. I did the baseball one too. So I am going to start. It's 1 minute, right?
Yes, you have to hit start test.
I get to start test. I'm going to put myself.
Oh, he's on mute now. So as we wait on JP to fail the test, it's pretty cool. I did 62 words a minute, and I'm going to be honest with you. I can usually do faster than that, but here's what I have a problem with Triple M, is I'm on a silent keyboard right now, which is what I bought at Walmart, the place for rednecks, and
angry black people. But go ahead.
Right, and I can't hear the tick 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 tick. I usually it says my typing test is fluent, but it's one notch from being fast. You're either slow, average, fluent, fast, or pro. I can usually do over 80, sometimes 90 words a minute.
Yeah, I knew. A lot of secretaries they get as proficient as 120 words a minute.
I used to do it. I went to the professional secretaries Olympics when I was dating Victor, and I was a member of the SCDLA, the Secretaries to Criminal Defense Lawyers Association, and I went to the Olympics from our law firm. I swear to God I did, and I actually won a weekend stay at the Grand Kempinski Hotel because I won. I did 100
54 words a minute.
How many?
54. A little lower than you.
So how many mistyped words?
3 mistyped words.
So you're 51?
51 gross. Yeah, I mean net, yes.
I'm 59 net with 3 mistyped words.
But I think if JP went to the thing, he would win because I think the cuckolding part for the Secretarial Olympics is about 75% of your grade. Am I wrong?
Grandpa Al says he can do 130.
Bullshizzle. But we're not going to take that kind of talk. We need to see it. I mean,
show us. Take the test and
typingtest.com and screenshot your freaking answers. And if you do over, it doesn't even register over 90 GP. Come on, Grandpa.
He only talks about his farting wife. Anyways,
now how fast
he can type
you read,
farting wife so fast.
Can you speed read and get the comprehension?
Apocalypse, he's lying out of his ass. It says typing speed errors, adjusted speed 76 words per minute, 0 mistyped words. Lie. That's a lie. He's lying out of his ass. He screenshotted it. Are you shitting me? Apocalypse did 76 fucking words a minute with 0 mistyped words? Damn. And he screenshot. I believe you. He's got the picture in the chat room. Son of a bitch. 76 words a minute?
I never doubted Apocalypse style there at all.
That is mind-boggling. This I got to see. He just dropped it to me in Skype. I got to see this picture.
Hey, now what's up with Google, by the way?
No, it's Chrome, darling, not Google.
Google Chrome. I got to keep
Damn! Jewish producer. Look at that. I'm looking at the picture. He did 76 words per minute, 0 misspelled words, an adjusted speed of 76 words a minute. Hey man, my hat is off to you, Apocalypse. If you kept up...
How many did he do? I want to know how many he did. How many tests did he do? Just one?
Did you just do one test? I'm in shock. I've never seen a guy do that fast. And he just did it 1 or 2 times. If he practiced, that bitch would go all the way off the charts.
I'm going to do another one and see if second test helps.
Yeah, I'm pissed off, man. Oh, also, Jewish producer, I know you can still hear me. He did Aesop's Fables. So maybe that's easier or something. I don't know. The baseball one is the one I did. I thought it'd be the easiest one. But anybody else in the chat room?
How well can you comprehend the rules of baseball, Debbie?
Oh, my God. I don't know. I had an actual semi-pro baseball player on my show one night teaching me the rules of baseball. I had no idea there was that much bullshit going on between a pitcher and a catcher when he's going, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, yes, no. And I said, what are they doing? He said, he's going fastball, no. Slider, no. Curve, yes. Curve this much, no. Curve that. And I said, are you serious? And then he's going push first or something. Did you know that was going on?
Jewish producer, do you know what
leave him alone. He's taking a typing test. Ignore that, JP. Keep typing.
Sorry.
That's okay, baby. I was joking. Do you know the rules of do you know what I'm talking about?
Now you didn't play you didn't play like pony ball or anything like that.
Are you kidding? My father wouldn't even let me catch a ball.
Okay.
We weren't allowed to do that. I wasn't allowed to play sports. I was allowed to be the cheerleader and the drill team because I told you it was very gender-based situation we were in.
How well does Victor know the rules of baseball?
Probably Some, but not great. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious. Just breaking time while the typing test is going on.
That's a very good question, though, because the rules of baseball are kind of hard.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the different symbols and stuff like that. But if you do them all by numbers...
Oh, here comes JP.
We just lost him. Oh, we got him back.
What happened, buddy?
I don't know.
Don't
but
lie.
I did a little better that time. I did 56 net, 57 minus 1 error, 56 net. But not as good as APOC.
I don't think anybody could do that good. That's crazy.
If you wanted to
A little better.
Get better at your typing, would you go to typingtest.com or where would you go?
Yeah. Typingtest.com. There's practice. There's all kinds of things where you go like A, B, B. Do you look at your keys at all, JP?
Happy Daily Network.
Exactly. Typingtest.com.
There we go. We have a jingle and everything. Mr. Midnight Movie, can you do a quick commercial for typingtest.com?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Please.
So I was a real dunce and doing mainly construction, and then I hurt my back, and they put me in the office. But I couldn't type to save my life. So I went to typingtest.com, and I do a mediocre job. And thank you, typingtest.com, till my back gets better and I'm able to work construction again.
Wow, Mr. Midnight Movie, did typingtest.com really help your typing skills?
Yes, it did. I'm still a dunce behind the desk, but I'm less of a dunce. So they have helped me improve my skills, and I'm able to go on the search engine and discover any kind of porn I want at a much quicker rate because I go to typingtest.com.
You know that's going to be a major drop when I get
think
through
that was
with
beautiful.
it. Now, I have just gone to the Debbie Daily Trivia Quiz.com, and I looked up rules of baseball. Now, check that. I've never seen this in my life. There's a 20 question quiz that is labeled impossible, and it says baseball rules from the book. Impossible. I am intrigued. Are you intrigued?
Now, I only played a year of t-ball and 2 years of baseball. Where is JP?
Did he drop again? Well, he'll call back in.
I really would rather take the test if JP is present because I want to see who has the better knowledge of the rules of baseball. JP, come back online, you bastard.
All right. Question number 1.
I want to only do it. He's not here right now, Debbie.
Come on, JP, call back in. These are good questions. Oh, where is Chris when I need him? Chris, my unson that I did not bear, but he is still my son, is a pitcher who pitched all through high school, all through college. He was the starting pitcher. He is a unbelievable pitcher. He would know all this.
What Chris are we talking about?
My Chris, not Chris Nelson. No, not Chris Nelson. My Chris, my in real life Chris.
So I don't think Chris played much organized sports.
Well, let's just check the chat room and do this to the chat room then. Chat room, can you watch the chat room, Mr. Midnight Movie?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, I gotta get up. Here I go.
I gotta move my chair. Now, JP is completely off the call. What the hell happened?
I don't know. Sometimes he has problems with his internet, so he knows to call back in as soon as...
Okay, what the fuck is wrong with Google Chrome?
I don't know. It just drops. It just goes thoink and just closes.
No, but I'm just on... Okay, when I click on Google Chrome, Debbie, it just says Google Chrome.
You need to reload it. Can you go on anything else? Can you go on Safari or anything?
Yeah, I can go on Internet Explorer.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. But I got to keep reloading.
Do you want the link to my chat room? It'd be easier for you.
Well, I don't need to read you can read the other people's responses.
Well, I'm going to be at thequiz.com, so it'd be too hard for me to go back to the chat room. back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
All right.
Let me give you the linky dinky.
No, I can go on Twitter and get on the link.
Okay, if you're
Your
sure.
chat room.
So, boys in the chat room.
I don't need your pity.
No, I can tell. We're going to take an difficult quiz that's 10 questions on baseball jargon. It says you don't necessarily need to be a baseball player to understand this, but so far, the question number 1, I have no idea what it is. It's baseball jargon.
Okay, hold on.
No, take your time. And people in the chat room, you will be answering, you will be putting in 1, 2, 3, or 4 as your answer. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I will give you the answers. One of the correct ones will be. I will not know the answer until the quiz is. Oh no, I will be knowing the answers pretty easily. Okay. Question number 1. Where is the quote keystone sack located on a baseball diamond? Where is the keystone sack located on the baseball diamond? Is it 1, second base, 2, home plate, 3, first base, or 4, the pitcher's mound? The keystone sack. Okay?
You know what? I've never heard that term before.
Number 2, when a manager fills out his lineup card before a baseball game, where does he put the quote-unquote cleanup hitter? Where does the cleanup hitter go? Is it the 9th position, the 1st position, the 4th position, or the 2nd position? Where does the cleanup hitter go? I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong because I don't want the chat room to cheat. Okay? I'm logging your answers, Mr. Midnight Movie, by the way. What does the baseball expression "a can of corn" mean? What does the can of corn mean?
Do I say that or do I...
Is it, let me give the answers. Is it an easy fly ball to catch, a strikeout, a long home run, or a bunt single?
Easy fly ball.
All right, we have logged his answer. We're now going to question number, I think this is 4. It doesn't have them numbered. Okay. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Question number 4 is, when does a batter get a golden sombrero? When does the batter get a golden sombrero? Is it when he collects 4 base hits in one game, when he strikes out 4 times in a game, when he connects for a grand slam home run, or when he hits 3 home runs in one game? The golden sombrero. Don't you be Googling that. Mr. Midnight Movie, where did you go?
Someone said when a Mexican pisses on his head. I'm going to say when he strikes out 4 times.
All right. Now let's going to go on to the number 5 question out of 10. When a baseball pitcher has cheese, what does he possess? Does he possess a good knuckleball, a good fastball, a curveball, or a slider? When he's bringing the cheese, he's got the cheese. Is it a knuckleball, a fastball, a curveball, or a slider?
A fastball.
All right. Now we're going on to question number 6. What term does twin killing mean in baseball? Twin killing. Just like I saw those cute little twins and I killed them. Twin killing. Is it a 2-out baseball hit, a bases loaded double, a double play, or 2 stolen bases by 1 runner?
The first one is a 2-out base hit.
Right?
Yeah, I would say that.
All right. Number 7. In the sports of baseball, what is a tape measure job? Now, this was labeled difficult. A tape measure job. Boy, that was a tape measure job. Is it a stolen base, a long home run, a ground ball, or a strikeout? Stolen base, long home run, ground ball. If I think you're typing, I'm going to kill you. Or a strikeout. A tape measure job. What is that?
I would say a long home run.
A long home run?
Yeah.
All right. And let's go to number 8. What is baseball jargon for a hard hit ball? Is it a bloop, a Baltimore chop, a bunt, or a rope? A hard hit ball.
I would say a rope.
A rope? All right. Let's go to number 9. When does a setup man usually enter the baseball game? The setup man. Is it in the 9th inning, the 7th inning, the 1st inning, or the 2nd inning? When does the setup man enter the baseball game? And now they're bringing in the setup man, Mr. Midnight Movie. Is it the 9th inning, the 7th, the 1st, or the 2nd?
Let's say the 9th.
He's guessing the 9th. And now we're going to our last question, which is, if a batter, quote unquote, hits for the cycle, what is the minimum number of total bases that he has achieved? He's hit for the cycle. 8, 7, 10, or 9. The minimum number of total bases that he will be achieving if he's going to hit for the cycle. 8, 7, 10, or 9.
Okay, let me count. Let me do the math. 3. First, second. 8, 7, or 9.
Or 10.
Or 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If he hits a single, it's a double, that's 3. It's a triple. 7.
Victor's giving tap marks on the side of the house to how many there are. I'm not going to tell you what he just did. 3 seconds, Mr. Midnight Movie.
All right. 9.
He's guessing 9. All right. Here are the results. Number 1. The correct answer. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where do I look at the... Okay, display entire quiz. Mr. Midnight Movie guessed... I said, where's the Keystone sack? Mr. Midnight Movie guessed second base. No, Mr. Midnight Movie guessed something else. It doesn't tell me what you guessed, Angel, but you were wrong. No, it says you were correct. It's second base. It's the Keystone sack. That's what you guessed. I'm sorry. It's really kind of hard to read, but now I've got it. Okay. Now, when a manager, it's second base for everybody that was guessing number 1, the Keystone sack, which was answer number, it doesn't tell me what answer it was. Oh, piss. I'm going to have to go back and do it this other way because everybody was putting 1, 2, 3, or 4. Anyway, well, you'll know if you were right or wrong. Number 2, when a manager fills out the lineup card before a baseball game, where does he place his cleanup hitter? Mr. Midnight Movie said in the 4th position. He's correct. Ding, 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 ding. Number 3, what does the baseball expression a can of corn mean? Mr. Midnight Movie said an easy fly ball to catch. Ding, 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 ding. He is correct. When does a batter get a golden sombrero? Mr. Midnight Movie said when he strikes out 4 times in a game. Ding, 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 ding. He is correct. When a baseball player has the cheese, what does he possess? Mr. Midnight Movie said an overpowering fastball. Ding, 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 ding. He is correct. Now, when the term twin killing comes along, Mr. Midnight Movie said that means a double play.
No, I said it when a batter hits into a double play.
That's right. Double play is the correct answer. You gave the wrong answer, which it does not give me what answer you gave, but the correct answer was a double play. Okay? Now, in the sport of baseball, what does a tape measure job mean? Mr. Midnight Movie said it's a long home run. Ding, 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 ding. He is correct. Number 8. What is baseball for a hard hit ball? Mr. Midnight Movie guessed a rope. Ding, 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 ding. He was correct. Number 9. When does the setup man enter the baseball game? Mr. Midnight Movie guessed the 9th inning. It's the 7th inning. The 7th inning. And last but not least, if a batter hits for the cycle, what is the minimum number of total bases he has achieved? Mr. Midnight Movie guessed 9. It is 10.
That was my second guess.
He scored a 60. He missed 4, so you got a 60 on that test, Triple M.
Now, how many would you have guessed? I mean, how many would you have gotten correct?
None. Not any. None on that. Absolutely not. Did anybody in the chat room do any better than you?
Now let me ask. Okay, I'm going to ask Victor a baseball question.
But you were looking at the chat room. Did I do anything good or what?
Let me take a look at the chat room.
Oh, you weren't watching the chat room.
I was watching the chat room. Aaron said 4.
He got 4 correct or 4 wrong?
Let me see.
See what happens when I put him in charge?
Well, was I supposed to write on this? Aaron said the sombreros when a Mexican and you got a bunt single, the 4th, the 9th.
Good. Aaron. Oh, so Aaron's stepping up.
His problems, bro, and Chrome has crashed too much for my taste. Where is Nelson at? Go burn yourself. Black Klansman, you white people are fucking crazy as shit.
Black Klansman. I think he's from TRS.
Now, I would really like to have a Jewish producer answer these questions about baseball and see if I could defeat him. I was going to ask, is Victor in the room?
He's outside, but he's listening.
I wonder if he knows what a fielder's choice is.
Victor, do you know what a fielder's choice is? A fielder's choice. You know what? I just want to see what these questions are. He's on the 20-second delay. I want to see what these questions are that it says impossible. And we're not going to necessarily take this test, but I want to see what... Okay, it says right here, what is the minimum number of umpires needed for a game? 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's one of the questions. Do you know the answers? It says it's impossible. You can try to answer them, or you don't have to.
Well,
Number
for
2.
a fast pitch baseball game?
Yeah, it's for professional baseball. Minimum number of umpires. Minimum.
2.
You say 2? Okay, I won't know if that's correct.
I think you can go 1. Yeah, I mean, you can go 1. But,
Right.
I mean, in my taste, you got to
All
have
right.
at least 2.
Number 2 says, what is the length in inches of one side of first base?
90 feet.
No, it's inches. It's not from...
Oh, first base to home plate is
No.
90
It says, what is the length in inches of one side of first base? You're standing on first base, Mr. Midnight Movie. How big is first base? If you look at first base, how big is that area?
I mean, the area that covers first base.
Right.
No, okay, not how, okay. From first base to second base?
No. How big is first base? Just first base. Not how far is it from here to here or here to here. Just how big is first base?
Width, length, all around?
The length.
Of first base.
Mm-hmm. That's what it says. It's either 12, 15... It's either 24, 30, 18, or 36.
First base.
So you're standing on something that is either, I would guess it's 36, 3 feet by 3 feet. Wouldn't you? Or would it be 2 feet by 2 feet? You're standing in a box, an air, like a box. Right?
Well, I'm thinking. What are the
24, 30, 18, or 36?
That much bigger? Are they 2 feet long? I'm going to say 18.
Okay.
I could be, maybe my dimensions are wrong, but I'm going to say 18 inches.
It seems small, but we'll put it. Okay. A team behind 5-7 and the other team forfeits. What is the final score?
7-0.
Okay, the answers are either 1-0, 8-7, 5-7, or 9-0.
What inning is it?
A team is behind 5-7 when the other team forfeits.
Oh, not 9-0. I'm sorry.
9-0, okay. How long before a game must the league president or the umpire-in-chief be notified of who is the team's manager? How long before a game? Is it 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, or game time? The team's manager.
30 minutes.
Duly noted. Which substance is not specifically mentioned as a foreign substance to discolor or damage a ball? Is it licorice, rosin, paraffin, or chalk? Which substance is specifically mentioned as a foreign substance to discolor or damage the ball in play?
Chalk.
Chalk. Number 6. Which of these is legal? Which of these is legal? A player and his coach chatting during a live ball, an outfielder talking to the fans, a first baseman and runner chatting, or an infielder sitting with his family in the stands after the game in uniform. Which of these is legal? Which means 3 are illegal.
I would say chatting with his family in uniform. The fourth one. I could be.
Now, you think that's legal or you think that's illegal?
What is illegal?
There's only one that's legal. 3 of these are illegal. Tell me
I
what
would say chatting with his fans after the game
is legal or illegal.
Is legal.
Okay, legal. Okay. What does the umpire do to start a game? Does he say, play ball? Or does he say, play? Or does he say, start the game? Or does he point to the pitcher?
I always thought he said play ball.
Okay. How many players are required to take a field? 9, 8, 2, or 1?
8. You can play with 8, technically.
It says a shortstop not being required, right?
Right. Usually they go without their second baseman.
It says in 9, all bases are covered, including the shortstop. 8, minus the shortstop with all bases covered. 2, a pitcher and a catcher. Or 1, just a pitcher. How many are required to take a field? That's an interesting question.
Legally to play?
Yeah. How many are required legally to take that field?
If they won't call a forfeit. I've never seen like a professional game played with less than 9, but I'm guessing that you can.
Do you have to have the shortstop?
Well, you have to have a shortstop.
Then you're going to put 9. You're going to put 9, all bases and a shortstop.
Yeah, because if I were a coach and I only had 8, say I were a high school coach and I only had 8 guys, the rest of the guys are sick, I'm thinking I would field a shortstop and keep the second base. Keep no second base because they're going to go, they're going to, not too many lefties hit. So, and then switch it around if a lefty hits. So, I'm gonna take a wild guess and go 8. You can field 8.
Okay, let me change that to 8. All right.
I'm probably totally wrong, but
what is the status of a ball when it accidentally hits the base coach? Is it an out? Is it dead? Is it live? Or is it dead but the runner is allowed to run? A ball that has been hit by a bat accidentally hits the base coach. Pow! What happens to it? Is it automatically dead, but the runner gets to run? Is it an out? Is it a live ball, or is it dead completely?
If it is a base coach?
Mm-hmm. Like the third base coach or the first base coach.
Well, if he's out of play, it's a base coach. I'm going to say it's an out.
Okay. An out. Oh, yeah. Okay, out. All right. Now, in which situation is a runner entitled to take a free base? Number 1, the pitch lodges in the catcher's mask. The plate umpire interferes with the catcher's throw. A third strike goes past the catcher and hits the umpire. A hit ball hits an umpire in the infield after being touched by a fielder. Entitled to take a free base. The pitch lodges in the catcher's mask. The plate umpire interferes with the catcher's throw. A third strike goes past the catcher and hits the umpire, or a hit ball hits an umpire in the infield after being touched by a fielder.
The last one.
How many ways can a batter be declared out? 7, 11, 19, or 15? Boy, that's a good question.
Fly ball.
He can strike out.
He can strike out. Let's see here. Let's count them out. He can strike out.
Okay, I'll count them. What else?
He can be fly ball out. He can be thrown out several ways. He can be on base and be thrown out.
Good.
Like he can be on first and be running to second.
Right.
Be thrown out. He can be tagged out, like if he's running to home. He can be touched by he can be touched by a base coach. Like if he's running and the base coach, like he falls down and the base coach helps him up. He can be out that way.
So you're up to 7. Would you go 7, 19, 11, or 15?
I'm going to go 11. I'm not even going to count all that stuff out there. There are a lot of variables, but I'm going to say 11.
The designator hitter in 2001 was used if the home team is in a league that uses the designated hitter in which of the following games? World Series or All-Star? The designated hitter is used if the home team is in a league that uses the designated hitter in which of the following games? World Series or All-Star?
World Series.
Okay. A runner gets 3 bases if a fielder deliberately touches a fair ball with detached equipment. A fielder throws his glove and touches a thrown ball. A wild pitch that is live is kicked into the dugout. Or a ball is hidden in the ivy at Wrigley Field. A runner gets 3 bases. Damn. A fielder deliberately touches a ball with detached equipment. A fielder deliberately touches a fair ball with detached equipment. What does that mean, detached equipment?
Well, like he takes his glove off and throws it at the ball.
Okay, a fair ball. A fielder throws his glove and touches a thrown ball. A wild pitch that is live is kicked into the dugout, or a ball is hidden in the ivy at Wrigley Field.
I'm going to say he touches it. He touches the thing with a. He throws a glove at a ball.
Okay. On a squeeze play, the catcher touches home plate without the ball. Okay? Which one of the following is not part of that rule? Okay? The pitcher is charged with a balk. The ball is called dead. The catcher's charged with interference, or the pitch is called a ball. Wow.
He touches the plate
Without the ball.
Without the ball. I think he's called interference.
Okay. Well, you know a lot more. I can't wait to see how you do. Okay, we have 5 more questions. It's 20. If a manager goes to talk to the pitcher twice in one inning, the pitcher must leave the game immediately except when the pitching coach makes the second visit, when the batter was replaced by the pinch hitter, when the batter when the manager went out the first time is still up to bat, the same batter, or the manager goes to the catcher and the catcher goes to the pitcher. If a manager talks to the same pitcher twice in one inning, he's out of there unless the pitching coach makes the second visit, the batter was replaced by a pinch hitter, the batter when the manager went to the first time is still up to bat, or the manager goes to the catcher and the catcher goes to the pitcher.
A pinch hitter.
Okay, number 16, 3 more questions. It is well known that a pitcher gets 8 warm-up pitches. What can limit the number of warm-up pitches? Okay? Is it league rules or a 1-minute time limit? Which one? A pitcher gets 8 warm-up pitches. What can limit those? League rules or the 1-minute limit?
I'm going to say the 1-minute limit.
Okay. I never knew that. What is
you know what? I'm guessing that.
What is interesting about a half swing? It automatically makes a dead ball. It cannot be done if the call was a ball. It cannot be done if the call was a strike, or only the catcher can appeal it. A half swing. What is a half swing?
When he doesn't swing all the way through.
When he kind of fakes it, when he goes like doink and he stops halfway.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a bunt play.
It says what's good about it. It automatically makes a dead ball. It cannot be done if the call was a ball. Or it cannot be done if the call was a strike, or only the catcher can appeal it. That's hard. Man, this is a hard. They said it was impossible.
And Jewish Producer's got to take this test, and I don't know where the hell he's went. Where did he go? Can you call him again?
I don't know where he went. That's weird, because I think y'all would take this together and come to these answers. It's labeled, again, I'll show you the quiz. It's labeled impossible. Let's give this boy a call. What happened to him? Sometimes his wife calls him for dinner and he doesn't want to say, I got to go eat, because he sounds like a pussy.
He's one.
Well, it's true. Now, his wife is good about feeding him dinner. I would bet he went to dinner. She probably went, Joe, dinner. She's real good about, you know.
Do you like Chinese food, Debbie?
Love Chinese food. I could eat it all the time. But I love, more than that, I love, not Chinese, but Japanese. Okay, he's eating.
You like sushi?
I hate sushi, but I love, I can't eat it. It tastes like fish bait. But I like hibachi. I love hibachi food. All right, now we're going to go ahead. We got 3 more questions. Okay? How long does an umpire have to report rule violations? to the president? 12 hours or 24 hours, 6 hours or 3? League violations to the president. How long does he have to report them in a game?
24.
All right. Let's burn through it. We got 2 more. This one, another one. Which one of these is an error? A ball that would go foul is touched in a fair territory and the batter reached first base. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
A wild pitch is a passed ball that allows a runner to advance. Okay? A catcher makes a wild throw on a stolen base and the throw would have beat the runner. Do you understand what that one says? A catcher makes a wild throw on a stolen base and the throw would have beat the runner. Or a foul ball is dropped and prolongs the batter's time at bat. Which one of those is an error? God, Chris would love this quiz. It would challenge him is what I'm saying. And Chris knows so much about baseball. It's unbelievable.
It's a good question.
Again, the ball that would have been a foul is touched in fair territory and the batter reached first base. Is that an error?
A ball was hit in fair territory and the
No. It's hit and it's going straight out into the foul line, but it's touched by somebody in fair territory. It's touched by like a fielder. He touched it. He didn't catch it, but he touched it.
Was he in foul territory or fair territory?
He was in fair territory.
Oh, that's an error. Yeah, that would be an error. That would be an error on whatever fielder touched it. Like if he drops the ball, that's considered an error.
All right. Then the last question says, if a starting pitcher pitches less than 5 innings, he cannot be considered the winning pitcher. If a starting pitcher pitches less than 5 innings, he cannot be the winning pitcher. Unless if he leaves with a lead that his team maintains the win at. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the winning pitcher, even if he is relieved? Is it the relief pitcher or the pitcher with the most outs, the last relief pitcher in the game, or the most effective relief pitcher? Who is the winning pitcher? Boy, that's an interesting question.
I'd say...
So a pitcher leaves the game, let's say in the 5th inning. He's tired or his arm hurts. A relief pitcher comes in. Which one wins? The first relief pitcher, the relief pitcher that gets the most outs, the last relief pitcher, or the most effective relief pitcher?
I'd say the most effective.
All right, here goes our answers. This is going to be weird because that is a hard quiz. I could tell it's just like, oh my God. Okay. Submit my answers. Wow. You got a ton of them wrong. Would you just want to know what you got right?
All right, let me see what I got right. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What is the minimum number of umpires needed for a game? Mr. Midnight Movie said 2. The correct answer is 1. 1. Rule 1, number 1 says only 1 umpire is required for a legal game. Number 2, what is the length of first base? Mr. Midnight Movie said 18 inches. The correct answer is 30. Okay? That is the base. Okay? A team is behind 5-7 when the other team forfeits. What is the final score? Mr. Midnight Movie said 9-0. He is correct. Number 4, how long before a game must the league president or the umpire-in-chief be notified of who the team's manager? Mr. Midnight Movie said 30 minutes before game time. He was correct. Which substance is not specifically mentioned as a foreign substance to discolor or damage the ball? Mr. Midnight Movie said chalk. He is correct. Also listed, by the way, is soil, sandpaper, or an emery board. That's interesting. Number 6, which of these is legal Mr. Midnight Movie said an infielder in uniform sitting with his family in the stands chatting with his chatting in uniform. He would be wrong. That is illegal. The only legal answer was a player and his coach chatting during a live game. Everything else was illegal. What does the umpire do to start a game? Mr. Midnight Movie said, play ball. Incorrect. He points
to the pitcher.
He has to point to the pitcher. And I've always noticed that if you think about it.
He points to the pitcher. Yeah.
He always goes doink and points at the pitcher. Okay. Number 8, how many players are required to take the field? Mr. Midnight Movie said 8. A shortstop's not required. Wrong. All bases, including the shortstop, must be covered or it is a forfeit. All right. What is the status of a thrown ball when it hits the base coach? Mr. Midnight Movie said it's an out. No, it's a live ball unless it hits a player.
So if it hits a player.
But it's a coach, fuck it. Game on, ball in, let's go. In which situation is a runner entitled to a free base? Mr. Midnight Movie said, a hit ball hits an umpire in the infield after being touched by a fielder? No. It is a pitch lodges in the catcher's mask and cannot be removed. The batter gets a free base. The runner gets a free base. It's interesting. How many ways can a batter be declared out? Mr. Midnight Movie guessed 11. 19. And I'm going to tell you what they are. With 2 out, a runner on third base, and 2 strikes on the batter, the runner attempts to steal home base on a legal pitch and the ball touches the runner in the batter's strike zone. The umpire calls strike 3, he's out, and the run shall not count before 2 are out. The umpire shall call strike 3, and the ball is dead, and the run counts. Fuck, that's hard. Ugh, anyway, damn. I have to look up the rules to list all of them. But anyway, sorry. The designated hitter was used if the home team is in a league that uses the designated hitter in which of the following games, World Series or All-Star. Mr. Midnight Movie said World Series. He is correct. A runner gets 3 bases if, Mr. Midnight Movie said, a fielder throws his glove and touches a thrown ball. He was wrong. A runner gets 3 bases if a fielder deliberately touches a fair ball with detached equipment. That's interesting.
Isn't the glove detached equipment?
I don't think so. I think detached equipment would be their hat, their cap or something, or I don't know. I really don't know. Mr. Midnight Movie, okay, sorry. On a squeeze play, the catcher touches the home plate without the ball. What is not part of the ruling? Mr. Midnight Movie said the catcher charged with interference. No, the pitch is called a ball. If the catcher touches home plate without the ball, it's called a ball. That's interesting. If a manager chooses to talk to the same pitcher twice in one inning, the pitcher is out of there except when, Mr. Midnight Movie said, when the batter is replaced by the pinch hitter. No, that was wrong. When the manager went out the first time is still up at bat. Wow. That's interesting. It is well known that a pitcher gets 8 warm-up pitches. What can limit the number of warm-up pitches? Mr. Midnight Movie said the 1-minute time limit. He was correct. What is interesting about what is interesting about a half swing? Mr. Midnight Movie didn't know. And the answer was it cannot be done if the call was a strike. That's interesting. How long does an umpire have to report violations? Mr. Midnight Movie said 24 hours. Wrong. It's only 12. Which of these is an error? This was hard. Mr. Midnight Movie said a ball that would go foul is touched in a fair territory and the batter reaches first safely. That would be incorrect. It is a foul ball is dropped and prolongs a batter's time at bat. And the last one you got correct, which was, this is good, you got this. If a starting pitcher pitches less than 5 innings and blah, 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 and he cannot be the winning pitcher if he leaves when they lead the team, and blah, 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 blah. Mr. Midnight Movie said the most effective relief pitcher is the winning pitcher, and he was correct. Damn. You did actually pretty good. You got 5 out of 20. I mean, and then said, according to them, that is extremely good because nobody gets these.
Well, I've never been a baseball fan. I mean, I played, like I said, I played a little bit of it. You know, I played a little bit of everything when I was younger. So,
again, that quiz was listed impossible. And I've never seen the words impossible, and I go here all the time.
I want to see Jewish producer. And we still haven't gotten...
I bet you he's not listening. Huh?
And we have yet to hear Victor's answer for a fielder's choice.
Oh, I don't know. He's out there listening because I can hear it. Victor, if you hear me, what is a fielder's choice? And also, Steven said, shut up, you're making too much noise. He's trying to sleep.
Okay.
No, not you, Victor.
Go to bed, Victor.
What is Dad doing? I'm trying to sleep. I've got to go to work. Which means Steven's working graveyard. Yeah, he's working graveyard tonight. Yeah, it does suck. It does suck. I can't stand it. I got to give you this other one. It's 10 questions. It's considered easy, and it's rules of baseball.
All right.
You ready?
All right, let's
let's do this, bitch. We're going to go fast. 10 questions. We're going to burn through them. 1, 2, 3.
All right,
Here we go.
As fast as I can.
It's a timed quiz. What are the only 2 defensive positions allowed to use a mitt?
The 2 defensive positions that are allowed to use a mitt. Catcher and first base.
Correct. Number 2. Which of these situations describes a situation needed for the possibility of an infield fly? No outs, runner on first. 2 outs, bases loaded. 2 outs, runners on first and second. 1 out, runners on first and second. Which of those situations describes a situation needed for an infield, just a fly ball?
Infield fly would be
2 outs?
No.
Bases loaded, runners on first and second?
It would be 1 out, runners on first and second.
Correct, Mr. Midnight Movie. That's excellent. Is a tipped ball directly into the catcher's mitt live or dead?
It's live.
I had to type in L-I-V-E. Correct. Here we go. So far, you're right on every one of them. While delivering to the plate with a runner on first, the pitcher throws a wild pitch that becomes lodged in the backstop. How many bases are awarded to that runner?
2.
No, incorrect.
Oh, 3?
Nope, incorrect. Only 1.
Okay.
With a runner on second, the batter lifts a fly ball to the left field. The runner tags legally and attempts to reach third. The left fielder's throw enters a dead ball area. How many bases is the runner awarded?
2.
Correct. Oh, that was it. You got correct 7 out of 10. That's not bad.
What did I miss?
You missed. Oh, I didn't do the last one. With nobody. I'm sorry. This is question number 6. I'm so stupid. We're still going. With nobody on, the batter lines a ball into the left center gap. While rounding first, the first baseman steps into the batter's runner's way, causing the runner to retreat back to first. What is that called?
Okay. Say that one more time.
All right. It says, let me go back. Stand by, Mr. Midnight Movie. Number 6, with nobody on. Okay? The batter lines a ball to the left center gap.
Okay.
While rounding first, the first baseman steps into the batter runner's way, causing the runner to retreat back to first. What is that called? Is it an obstruction or an interference?
If he doesn't have the ball, it's considered obstruction.
Yeah, it says he doesn't have the ball. Obstruction. I have to type that answer in there. Okay? Number 7. With a runner on first, the batter grounds a ball to the second baseman. While fielding the ball, the runner attempts to advance to second, makes contact with the second baseman. The umpire says that the runner's out. What term does that describe? Is that an obstruction or an
Fielder's choice.
Really?
Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, you know what? Give me the question again. I'm sorry. I was thinking.
Is it an obstruction or an interference? There's a runner on first. The batter grounds the ball to the second baseman. Mm-hmm. While fielding the ball, the runner attempts to advance to second, but he makes contact with the second baseman.
Interference.
Interference. Okay. With one out and a runner on second, the runner attempts to steal third. However, the pitcher hits the batter with the ball and a dead ball is declared. What is done with the runner on second? Does he go back? The runner that made it to third. What happens to him? Does he go back to second? Is he awarded the home plate?
Was he hit?
The pitcher hits the batter. There's a guy on second, and he steals third. Okay. Now, what happens to the guy that went to third? And is he sent back to second, awarded home, awarded third, or he's also declared out? The pitcher hit the batter with the ball. Is he awarded third, home, or sent back to second?
The pitcher hit the batter with the ball. He's considered out.
The guy that stole it? Okay, he's declared out. A fielder may use any piece of equipment such as a hat or anything he can get his hands on to catch a ball.
No.
Because it says anything, including a mask, a hat, or anything. And the last one says, the batter lines a ball up the middle that bounces off the pitcher's rubber and rolls in front of third base without touching a defensive player. Is it fair or foul?
Fair.
Fair. I have to type in the word fair. F-A-I-R. And here we go. Do-do-do. Tell me the answers you gave because I went to the other quiz. The only two defensive positions allowed to use a mitt, what did you say, were catcher and pitcher? Or
yeah.
You said catcher and pitcher?
No. I said catcher and first base.
All right. The following situations described needed for the possibility of an infield fly. Did you say 2 outs and runners on first and second, 2 outs, bases loaded, or no outs, runner on first, or 1 out, runner on first and second? They used to tell Victor, just go up there and just...
1 out. It's 1 out, runners on first and second.
They used to tell Victor, just go up there and just pop it. Just pop it. Is a tipped ball directly into the catcher's mitt live or dead? A tipped ball into the catcher's mitt. Live or dead? That's an interesting question. So can he start throwing it around the bases to get other people out? He goes,
well, if it's a tipped ball and it rolls backwards, it's considered foul.
No. It goes, think! And the catcher catches it. Can he keep playing? Is it still live? Can he keep getting other people out? Because obviously...
Yeah, it's live because he can
okay. Because obviously he's got the batter out, right? Because he caught the ball, he went tink, and it went straight up, and then the catcher caught it. Can he still start throwing it around?
That's a good question.
I've seen him do it.
Yeah, it's a live ball.
I would say live. All right, and then while delivering to the plate with a runner on first, the pitcher throws well. The pitcher becomes lodged to the backstop. How many bases are awarded? I think you said none. With a runner on second, the batter lifts a ball to the left field. The runner attacks leading. How many bases are there? You said 2, I think. I forgot. Okay, now we're going to see what your answers are because I went to the other quiz. Mr. Midnight Movie, you got every question correct except for number 10.
What was number 10?
The batter lines a ball up to the middle that bounces off the pitcher's rubber and rolls foul in front of third base without touching a defensive player. Is it fair or foul? You said fair. It's foul.
Wait, it's a different. Okay.
Maybe you didn't hear me right because you got every one of them correct. It's like green, 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 and except for the last one, which says you guessed fair and it says foul. I think you know a lot more about baseball than you think you do. Did you ever play baseball?
Yeah, no, I played a little bit of baseball. Like I said, I played everything. You know, and you pick up shit. Now, you only ran track, right?
Yeah, my dad would let me run track because he ran track.
You weren't on the swim team?
Tennis team. I made the tennis team.
Ah.
And I was killer on the track team.
How were you at tennis?
I was really good at tennis too.
Now, do you ever play paddle tennis?
I love paddle tennis.
How would you do against me or Jewish producer?
In table tennis, what we call ping pong?
No.
It's time for Mr. Midnight Movie to go to bed.
No, it's not.
No. Paddle tennis.
Paddle
He'll be
tennis.
running away in no time.
Paddle tennis is ping pong.
No. Ping pong. No. Paddle tennis is with a smaller paddle.
Oh. No,
He's talking about some kind of weird sexual game he plays with the neighbor.
I would paddle your... Well...
You would not. You would kill me because I have no idea what you're even talking about.
It's paddle. It's a smaller tennis racket. It's a smaller racket.
Are you on a tennis court, though?
It's a smaller court. It's like a tennis court, but it's a smaller court.
Is it called squash?
Pick up.
Is it called squash?
Now, how would you do against me in ping pong?
I would hold my own in ping pong.
Hold on a second. Are we talking about ping pong in the traditional sense, or are you asking her to shoot ping pong balls across the room?
No, not beer pong.
Not beer pong. Something else.
Can you play ping pong, Jew?
Killer.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You have to play more like an Asian than like a Jew.
Well, what would you know?
He's pretty damn good. He just got through nailing some baseball
not a
stuff.
Jew.
I think he's the most...
Do you know much about baseball, Uncle Maury?
I try not to. He's not a Jew.
I'm not.
You're not.
Are Jewish men very, very athletic?
Typically not. Much more cerebral.
Oh, my audio's out? He said, please fix it. I didn't touch a thing. I don't know why I went out.
Well, one angry Jew, Uncle Maury is right. I should go to bed. I'm getting a little tired, so he's...
Am I back? Am I back, guys? Is my audio back? It says I'm back.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Audrey.
He's running away again.
Jewish producer says paddle tennis is awesome.
Where do you see him saying that?
In the chat room.
Really?
Thank you, Josh Peterson.
I want him to call back and ask the questions about baseball and see if the really difficult ones.
Did I hear you had Mr. Solution around? Is that right?
He's dead.
No. We want to pass a rumor. Let's start a rumor that he's dead.
Can't make everybody dead.
Well, that would be a good one. Let's say Mr. Solutions died.
Yeah, he's dead.
Could say that, and nobody will believe it.
My audio's gone? Josh Peterson, I think. Is that the real Josh Peterson? If it's a troll, they're just effing with us because all my levels are fine. Nothing has changed.
I'll see if you're on. I'll play your thing. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good, Deb.
They're trolling us. That's not the real Josh Peterson, I bet. Josh would never say that.
And that's probably not the real Jewish producer.
No, it's definitely the real Jewish producer.
How do you know?
Because it's the same Jewish producer that was in the chat room earlier, and he said, that is me.
Well, you should have him ask the same... If he calls back in, you should ask him the same baseball questions that you asked me and see if I could because he was like a Sandy Koufax.
Really?
Yeah, the Sandy Koufax of the league. And when he played in the league, and he was like the little Sandy Koufax.
Do you think you're a fast typer, One Angry Jew?
80 words a minute.
Okay. Oh, did you hear that, Apocalypse? Did you hear that, Apocalypse? Did you hear that? You just got called out. Apocalypse went to typingtest.com and he did 76 words a minute. He screenshotted it, showed it to me, and it's true. So you are going to go to typingtest.com right now. I did it, and I did 59. Jewish producer did 57. Mr. Midnight Movie, he did not want to do it. And now the Jew says that he's 80. So we'll just see. Typingtest.com, by the way.
I'm not proving anything to anybody.
You are. Then you do 30 words a minute.
I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever you want. You can say I do 2 words a minute. What do I care?
Shame on you.
He's grouchy tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm grouchy, all right.
You're mumbling, too. Uh-oh.
That's trademark.
He's mumbling and he's grouchy.
I noticed my mic is so damn sensitive, it picks up. My mouth was dry last night. It picks up all sorts of noises. It's horrible.
And I'm chewing gum. Cinnamon gum. I'm going to spit it out right now. There.
And Mr. Midnight Movie is not a Jew.
No, I'm not.
I know you're not.
I do have Jew in my lineage and background.
I don't think you do.
Well, whatever. I was told that. It was a Scharnhorst.
We have a grouchy Jew, everybody.
It was a what? What did he just say?
It was a Scharnhorst.
I don't know what that means.
Uncle Scharnhorst.
Yeah, Uncle Scharnhorst.
I have no idea what that means. What does that mean?
It's a Jewish name.
Not that I know of.
Well, supposedly I do. I don't know.
The One Angry Jew is grouchy tonight. But we love him still because he's the One Angry Jew.
You start doing baby talk and I'm running out of here fast.
Mr. Midnight, I really think that we should pass a rule. I mean, pass a rumor that
Start a rumor.
Start a rumor. And you know what you just did, Grouchy Butt? You just bought yourself a quiz on Jewism.
Oh, please.
He will not pass it.
He is so grouchy. Now, here is your subjects. Jewish history, Jewish weddings, commandments, and Jewish tradition.
Jewish weddings for 10.
Let him do Jewish history. Come on, let's see what he knows.
Jewish history? Are you sure you want to do that? It starts.
I'll stay for this one.
Jewish weddings.
Oh, fuck.
Mazel Tov says, all right, here we go. It says it's 10 questions, and it is an average.
Give him hard.
Give him hard. Give him hard. At what age is a Jewish person when he or she first receives the blessing asking for a good marriage?
13.
The time of their bar or bat mitzvah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2. A young Jewish person looks for their one and only or their match made in heaven. What is the Yiddish term for that special person? Is it their shadshan, their beshert, their chedan, or their kala?
Challah is bread.
Delicious, by the way. I love it.
One special person.
How much butter do you put on it?
Not anymore. I don't do that because it really destroys my diabetes.
I'm going to guess. I'm going to make a guess if you don't tell me what is the Yiddish.
The middle one.
The middle,
well,
which
wait a
is.
minute. You don't do butter?
No.
Number 3, the lucky
Hold
couple
on a
have
second.
finally
What does
found
butter
one
have to
another.
do with diabetes?
In many cases, an
It's a lot of
engagement party will
calories,
precede
buddy.
the wedding.
Come on.
What do the mothers of the bride and groom customarily do at the engagement party? Do they sing a song together? Do they stage a sword fight? Do they dance together? Or do they break a plate?
First of all, the bride and groom breaks the plate, so we got no old people breaking plates.
What do the two mommies do?
Make love.
They dance. They do not.
They dance.
No self-respecting Jewish girl does that after she gets married anyway.
You are a single human being between the ages of 13 and 80. How will you be greeted at the wedding of your Jewish friends? Will they say, soon by you, don't let them catch you, keep the faith, or never mind?
Never mind.
What would a traditional Orthodox couple do the week before a wedding? Would they clean their home, refrain from seeing each other, pray, or visit friends and relatives?
Visit friends and relatives, but not together.
At a traditional Orthodox wedding, the bride and the groom receive guests separately. Shortly before the actual ceremony begins, the groom approaches the bride, and what does he do? Does he veil her, give her a ring, ascertain if she wants to continue with this wedding, or does he present her to his family?
Presents her to the family.
Number 7, there's only 10. Which of the following is not part of the traditional Jewish wedding? Number 1, the groom presenting the bride with a ring, blessing over wine, exchangement of vows, or reading the marriage contract out loud.
Nobody ever reads a marriage contract out loud. That's
Number 8, at the end of the ceremony, the groom breaks a glass by stomping on it. What does that symbolize? Does it symbolize the end of his carefree bachelor days, the destruction of Jerusalem, the end of his residence living with his parents, or nobody knows what it means?
What?
That's the answers.
Who makes up these things?
I've always wondered, what does that mean?
What are the choices again, please?
The end of his carefree bachelor life, the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple, the end of his living with his parents, or who knows?
It's the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple.
And one more, and then there's one more after that. What kind of dancing will you not see at a Jewish wedding? Men and women dancing in separate circles, the bride and groom doing something like a tango, the bride and groom lift up on a chair, or friends and family entertaining the couple with different types of dances.
Read that one again.
What kind of dancing will you not see at a Jewish wedding?
Oh, I'm going with the tango.
Okay. And the last one says, it's not necessary to serve a real meal at Jewish weddings. Just drinks will suffice. True or false?
Oh, shit.
I know some of the best weddings I've gone to have been Jewish. All right.
I remember dancing with my friend's sister at her wedding.
I'm going to bed, gentlemen.
You are not a Jew. It says, at what age
I'm not a Jew.
Is a Jewish person when he or she first receives the blessing for the marriage?
Of course I'm not a Jew. Did I ever claim to be a Jew?
You said at the bar mitzvah, it is a tiny infant, preferably at the brisk or otherwise.
Did I ever claim that I was a Jew?
A young Jewish person looks for their one and only. What is the Yiddish term for that? You said it's a bashert. You are correct. The lucky couple have finally found another one. In many cases, an engagement party found each other. An engagement party. What do the mothers do? You said they break a plate. No, you said dance. Wrong. They break a plate together.
First of all, you're confusing the Greeks with the Jews.
No, I'm not.
The Greeks like to break plates.
So did the Jews.
Apparently not.
Breaking a plate symbolizes the serious...
He dropped off that big pussy, didn't he?
Number 4, you are a single human being between the ages of 13 and 80. What do they call you? What do they say to you at a wedding? You said, never mind. They say, no, you were incorrect. They say, soon by you.
Soon by you is not Hebrew.
That's what it says right here. It says, while this type of greeting may sound intrusive to modern ears, please be assured that your friends and relatives only have your best interest at heart. Jews have no significant tradition in celibacy, and a single person is simply someone who has yet to meet their soulmate. Everybody gets married that's a Jew. Mm-hmm. Now, what would a traditional Jewish couple do the week before the wedding? You said visit friends and relatives. The answer was refrain from seeing each other for the prior week.
No, I didn't.
You said visit friends and... you were wrong. The answer is refrain from seeing each other for the prior week.
That's right. I didn't say that.
Right.
That's only in northern Israel, not in southern Israel.
At a traditional Jewish wedding, they receive their guests separately shortly before the ceremony begins. What does the groom do? You said he presents her to his family. You were wrong. The answer is he puts her veil on her.
That is forbidden.
It says if you have ever attended an Orthodox Jewish wedding, you will find the bride and the groom sitting in separate parts of the hall where they receive their guests. Shortly before the ceremony begins, the groom...
Sitting in separate parts of the hall. They're in different cars.
And it says right here, shortly
They
before...
don't even let her out of the car. They keep her in there.
Shortly before the ceremony begins, the groom...
Half the time they asphyxiate.
The groom veils the bride. Number 7. I asked you which of the following is not part of the traditional Jewish ceremony. You answered reading the marriage contract. No, that is actually true. They do that.
We never read it out loud.
They don't exchange vows.
Nobody reads the marriage contract.
They did at a wedding I went to. I sat there for like 45 minutes and listened to him read that son of a bitch. I was like, damn. And you got all 3 of the next ones correct. You were correct when you said when they break the glass, it symbolizes the destruction of the temple. You were correct when you said the bride and groom can never do anything like the tango. And you said, number 10, you better believe they serve food or it's not Jewish.
Damn right.
So you did somewhat well, but not really.
Well, the last wedding I went to was at a Jewish deli in New York.
Yeah, see, well, you guessed it. You guessed weddings. You guessed weddings. Now, I want to do this one. This is called the American Jewish Community. All right? It's labeled, it's 10 questions. It's labeled.
You can't do your own quiz.
No, it's difficult.
You can't do your own quiz.
No, it's you. I'm going to give you this quiz.
Oh, I was going to say, you already know the answer.
According to most historians, who was the first Jew to set foot in the New World?
According to who?
According to most historians, who was the first Jew to set foot in the New World? Was it Christopher Columbus? Was it a farmer in Jamestown? Was it George Washington's nanny? Or was it a doctor on the Mayflower?
Obviously, it was Dr. Niedermeyer on the Mayflower.
Number 2, the first synagogue built in North America was built in New Amsterdam. What brought this small group of Jews to this city?
New Amsterdam is New York.
It says they were escaping religious persecution in Germany. The Dutch government sent them to New Amsterdam. They arrived accidentally after they got rescued from some pirates, or they were expelled out of England.
It's none of those.
Well, why did they go to New Amsterdam? Why was the first synagogue built there?
Because it was next to the Jewish deli right down the street.
Who assured the Jewish community of the United States that the government of the United States gives to bigotry no sanction, to persecution no assistance, thus confirming the tolerant attitude of the American government of Jews?
Oh, yeah, they've been really tolerant.
Who said that? Was it Holmes, Roosevelt, Washington, or Jefferson?
Probably Roosevelt, because he's a lying sack of shit. Oh, but yeah.
Jewish women benefit...
He's the one that turned the ship away full of Jews. Yeah, send them back to Germany. They'll be all right.
Jewish women benefited from the freedom and education available in the United States and were active in a wide variety of fields. Which woman of Sephardic descent wrote the famous words, "Give me your tired, your sick, and your wretched, and I lift my lamp beside the golden door"? And it's on the Statue of Liberty. Was it Lillian Wald, Emma Lazarus, Henrietta Zoltz, or Rebecca Greitz?
It was Zoltz.
Number 5, Jewish settlers in the United States often made a living as peddlers throughout the South and the Midwest. Of these, peddling created iconic American product. What were they peddling? Was it shoes, Coca-Cola, blue jeans, or bubble gum?
Foreskin remains.
That's what they were peddling?
Yeah.
The first acknowledged Jewish senator in the United States also served as secretary to the War of the Confederacy. Who was he? Was it Samuel Altshuler, Mutt Evans, Judah Benjamin, or M.J. Michelsbacher?
Benjamin.
It was Benjamin Judah. Who was the first Jewish judge to serve on the Supreme Court? Was it Felix Frankfurter, Louis Brandeis, Benjamin Cardoza, or Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Ginsburg.
He says
Never been the same since.
What historical incident led to the formation of the Anti-Defamation League? Was it the bombing of a synagogue in Birmingham, Alabama? Was it the lynching of Leo Frank? Was it Henry Ford's publication of Protocols of the Elders of Zion? Or was it the murder of civil rights activist Andrew Goodman? The Anti-Defamation League was formed because of
First one.
the bombing of a synagogue in Birmingham, Alabama, where there's the most Walmarts in the world. The last great wave of Jewish settlers to the United States came from Eastern Europe, primarily Russia. One of the most important people in the early days of Eastern Europe immigration was Abraham Cahan. Who was he? Was he the chief rabbi of New York, the editor of the Daily Forward, the first Jewish congressman in the United States, or the founder of Yeshiva University?
Founder of Yeshiva University.
What was this is the last question. What was unique about these four Jewish Americans? Okay, Judith Resnick, Scott Horowitz, Jeffrey Hoffman, and David Wolf. Were they all astronauts, Nobel Prize winners? They developed Las Vegas, or they were union organizers?
Union organizers.
Is he right? Is he right? You got one question correct. Number 6. If you don't believe me, I'll screen share with you. That's crazy. You are not Jew today. The first Jew was Christopher Columbus's interpreter. The first synagogue built...
You didn't say interpreter. You said Christopher Columbus.
No, I did not.
I better go play the tape again.
The first synagogue in North America was built in New Amsterdam. What brought them to? You said they wanted to have something in the correct... You didn't answer that one. They arrived accidentally after being rescued from pirates.
They were looking for
a
Jewish
dilly. Who assured the Jewish community of the United States that the government of the United States gives to bigotry no sanctions and all that bullshit? You said Roosevelt. It was Washington. And the lady at the harbor that's going, give me your tire, that is...
Wait a second. Which Washington?
George Washington.
Oh, no. Are you sure it wasn't Happy Horowitz, Washington?
Happy Horowitz. Give me your sick, you're tired, and all that stuff was not Stultz. It was Emma Lazarus.
Yeah, I knew that.
All right. They peddled blue jeans. Number 5 is the answer to that one. You said something. Now, you did get the first Secretary of War to the Confederacy. You said Judith Benjamin, and it was correct. Number 7, the first Jewish judge.
Yeah, because he was a man with a woman's name. He was...
That's easy.
Sort of faggot Jew.
Okay, you answered Ginsburg for the U.S. Supreme Court. The correct answer is Louis Brandeis. I don't know how you pronounce that. You said the Anti-Defamation League was formed from the bombing of the synagogue. No, it was the lynching of Leo Frank.
First of all, Leo Frank was never lynched. He ran away with a black slave named Henrietta, and he was shunned.
It says...
she wouldn't convert.
When a young girl named Mary Fagan was found murdered in the factory in 1913 in Georgia, Frank was arrested and convicted for the crime. The investigation and trial were so biased that the government compared to another governor who had the government was compared to another guy who had unfairly sentenced a Jew to death. In 1915, Frank was kidnapped by a mob and lynched. And in response, the Anti-Defamation League was formed to fight against anti-Semitism. Number 9.
What do you think of a 4-course Moroccan dinner? $59.
Moroccan
Says
dinner.
it's worth $84. Well, let me see.
Just for those people playing along, the next answer that correct was editor of the Daily Forward, the guy that the most important person, the one that's okay. The correct answer was editor, and number 10, the correct answer is those were all astronauts.
It's paired with 2 glasses of wine. First course includes 3 salads, a green salad. Now, what's a green salad?
Why would you want 3 salads?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
What's a green salad?
Well, a green salad is lettuce and probably some cucumber and some celery and green.
Oh, in Morocco? You think so?
Well, I'm just guessing.
An eggplant salad.
Okay.
And a carrot salad.
A carrot salad? That doesn't sound very good. Go ahead. What's next?
The second course.
Wait. Do you choose from these salads?
You get them all.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're finger foods. Everybody uses their finger.
All right, go ahead.
Which, I'm going to make everybody go to the bathroom. I'm going to wash their hands. So, second course, chicken pastilla, is followed by the main course of a half Moroccan chicken. Now, see, this is bullshit. There's no Moroccan chickens in America. Nobody brings a chicken from Morocco.
Nobody brings a chicken from Morocco.
Half Moroccan chicken for 2. Before diners finish off with dessert. Okay.
Now, how do they get that? That's how many courses? 5?
They say it's a 4-course something or other.
We had salad, chicken, and dessert. That's 3.
Yeah.
I think it's a ripoff.
Yeah, and there's another Moroccan restaurant. It doesn't have. This is a restaurant that has no sign.
Send me some more coupons. Did I tell you I used that coupon that you gave me?
Told me 3 times. This is a Moroccan restaurant with no sign on the door.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. Everybody's
afraid of terrorists or something, or
no. You got to knock on the door and they sort of open it up. They look at you and then they let you in. As soon as you walk in,
I forgot to tell you where I went last Thursday night.
Got a massage with a happy ending.
No, I went to a illegal gambling house.
I don't even know what that is.
What you do is you go to this place, and it's in a strip center. I'm not going to tell you where. And it looks like just nothing. It just there's a door. Just wait a minute. Let me tell you. No, it's run by the people in the Thai people.
Really?
You go to the door, and there's these cameras looking at you, and you knock, and you hear, "Eek," and it unlocks, and they, "Oh, come in. Hello. Hey, thanks for you. Come in." And they welcome you, and you can either play 21 or you can play the slots. And if you put $50 in the slots, he matches your 50. And so you get 100 worth of playing coins. The person that owns it.
Mm-hmm.
And
he already knows you're going to lose.
Can you believe that, though? I mean, it was like being in a casino. It was, and I said, I was talking to this girl. I said, how do they do that? And she goes, well, number one, you can't tell what it is. It just says something on the door like Columbus, or just
there's nothing on the door. This is an alley. When you go inside,
no, you don't go in the alley. You go in the front door.
Stepping inside Morocco.
It's
when
crazy.
The door closes behind you. There's a big curtain that covers the door, and the whole place looks like a big plush furniture place.
Really?
Yeah, you can sit on the ground. You can roll around. There'll be other people in there, and they eat in. They have, I think,
you sit on the ground and eat with your hands, right?
This is, again, I'm making people go to the bathroom and wash their hands. I'm not going to put up with this bullshit. You sticking your hands in my food, better be clean. I know where people's hands have been.
But there is Moroccan restaurants where you actually eat with your hands.
Yeah, this is one of them. Oh, by the way, had dinner at Chili's last night. The Monday night is fajita night. They have really stepped up the game.
Love them. Absolutely love them.
Now the fajitas are not just chicken or beef. They are chicken, beef, and
shrimp.
Shrimp.
The roaches of the sea.
And they were quite good. They brought
Are they cleaned? Are they deveined?
Yes. And nicely cooked. It's a lot of work deveining those things.
I won't eat shrimp unless it's deveined because I've heard that that's their poop.
It is their poop, of course. What's the matter with you? Oh, but you'll drink that coffee at Starbucks that goes through the cat's ass. Okay?
Do you think so?
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to think. The cat's ass. No, what? No. What you told me?
Look up cat ass coffee here. I'll bet you that finds it.
What is it?
Kopi Luwak, as it's
Really?
known in Sumatra,
Cat
is renowned all over the world
coffee.
for. Here you go. Wait a second. What the fuck is this?
He's right. Kopi Luwak, as it is known in Sumatra,
It's
is
called cat's ass coffee, or Kopi Luwak, as it's known in Sumatra. Is renowned all over the world for its incredibly delicious, subtle, lingering flavor. Okay, listen to that.
An
exceptional smoothness. It's the world's premier rare and exotic coffee. Now, that is marketing on steroids.
Look at those beans.
When they can get
100% pure Kopi Luwak Arabic roasted beans.
Yeah, where's it come from?
It comes from Africa.
No.
Where is Sumatra? Where is that at? Arabia. Oh, it comes from.
I'm going to keep on reading here.
Arabia.
Deep in the heart of this Sumatran jungle, where the roads are few and the people fewer, the stealthy Luwak roams free. This adorable cat burglar will make its way to coffee plantations when the crop is in season, using its superior senses to select only the choicest of coffee cherries. After digestion, now let's stop right there for a second. Okay, so the cat eats the beans. With me so far? But they write it, they say, after digestion.
What? Keep going. This is crazy. Are you listening to this, Victor?
Yeah. After digestion. I lost my place. After digestion, these organic beans are gathered by hand. Now you know why I want to make sure these fuckers that I'm eating in the Moroccan restaurant are washing their hands. From the rainforest floor, and then taken by ox cart to an earthen kiln, where they are gently roasted by a native coffee artisan. Okay, let's back up to after digestion. Now, what's at the end of your digestion?
Your asshole.
That's right. And that's what they mean by after digestion. So these stupid cats go around and shit the beans out, and then some asshole...
I think you would drink it. I disagree. I'm going to buy this. I bet you would drink it.
No.
Quite possibly the best shit on earth, it says.
Well,
you're actually drinking shit.
You are not going to get... That's right. You are. This is marketing at its best. People believe, oh, this is really good coffee. This is Emperor Has No Clothes stuff.
I wonder what this says, this YouTube.
Genuine Kopi...
Go ahead, dear. Genuine
Kopi Luwak coffee beans release hidden flavor compounds. It's like farting in an elevator. Well, that's tasty. From the beans that are never accessed by regular roasting and brewing. No, because they came out of a cat's ass.
So you're drinking cat shit.
Well,
really? No, I'm serious.
Entirely.
Well,
but,
you know what I mean.
Close enough.
It's like picking the corn out of horse poo-poo or cow doo-doo.
Have you done such a thing?
Hell no, have I done
Well,
such
then where would you come up with an idea like that?
Don't poor people in Africa and places like that go around, Victor, and pick the corn out of doo-doo?
I've never heard that.
Vic's as grouchy as you are.
I hope that the TRS people are listening, because they'll chew on that for weeks.
It says, you've taken so much shit from your dad over the year, like the time you dropped that pass in your playoffs or when you brought home that lousy report card on Father's Day. Show how much you care and give him some cat's ass coffee.
Okay, well, Kopi Luwak is also served by certain Starbucks stores.
Oh, really? Let's see how much it costs. I just clicked. It's $80 for about 12 cups.
For cat shit.
Damn. It says for 1/4 of a pound, it's $80. So, do you think they're going to carry it? They're going to take it. They're going to have it at Starbucks now.
They have it I have it every once in a while.
But how would you know that you're drinking?
Drink it in a minute.
I bet you're right, Victor. STARBUC.
Who would be drinking it?
He said yuppies would. Here we go. It says Starbucks. Yeah, it says right here, if it isn't the smoothest cup of coffee you've ever drank, simply return it for a 110% refund.
All right. I have a question. Who was the first person that decided that eating coffee beans out of a cat's ass was a good thing?
That's a good question.
A damn good question.
Some guy probably humped a monkey and gave us AIDS.
So how does somebody know?
As it says, is the consumption of cat's ass coffee safe for humans? The answer is, all scientific analysis confirm that LUAC is not dangerous for humans. Due to thorough washing processes, the quantity of pathogens in the beans is insignificant. Whatever the washing process misses, the roasting and brewing make up for. I just don't get it. I would like to see how the cat acts that's been chewing on coffee beans for that long. He's probably hyper.
I would like to know who first came up with this idea.
Who was the first person to drink Kopi Luwak? The answer is...
The first person to drink white milk. Get under that cow and you get those things and suck them.
In colonial times, in Indonesia, the Dutchmen do not allow local farmers to consume the coffee harvested in their plantations. So they ran around collecting the beans found on the floor and finally realized that the beans that tasted better came from the cat poop, I guess, is what it says. Can you explain coffee terminology? It says you can see a couple of good glossaries in the following books. So, It says, like all coffee, though, cat ass coffee is considered fresh for about 8 weeks. Once ground, they begin rapid deterioration, which leaves them stale within days.
All right. I'm sticking with the dark roast, thank you.
Would you drink it?
Is that rump roast?
What, baby?
It's called rump roast?
No, Angel.
Oh.
No. By the way, I almost bought a new mattress today. I didn't buy it, though. The guy gave me he was giving me such a good deal. He would not almost let me leave. He goes, I'll make a deal with you. He did. He goes, it started out it was $12.99. And he goes, I'll give it to you for $800. And I said, well, by the time Heather and I were walking out the door, he looks at me, he goes, ma'am, $600 and free delivery. I mean, this was nice, Victor. This was a Simmons Posturepedic, the whole bit, fresh out of the box. I mean, it was brand new.
Oh, let me guess. You bought a pair of speakers in the back of a truck, too, on the way home.
No, I didn't, darling. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything.
Silly.
I didn't. Not even the bunk beds that Heather threw a fit for. So cat's ass coffee.
You hide it under the name of Kopi Luwak.
Kopi Luwak. I guarantee you that you will do this before if you do it, you need to get somebody with your iPhone and take a picture of you either drinking it and prove it. And
Somebody
I will.
With my iPhone?
Yeah, and send it to me on Skype. Take a picture of it.
I don't own an iPhone. I have one, but I don't own one.
So take a picture somehow.
It's my ex-girlfriend's. It's actually her daughter's phone.
I never even knew you had a girlfriend.
I keep in contact with all of them.
I would imagine so. Why would your wife let you go?
Go where?
Leave. Go. Victor's laugh. Victor loves you. How do you let... Wait a minute. Oh, we got to read this. Hold on, Jew. It says... The most expensive coffee in the world does not come from Jamaica or Hawaii, but it comes from Indonesia. Kopi Luwak is the most expensive coffee in the world, and it exists, and those who drink the expensive coffee insist that it is made from coffee beans, eaten, partially digested, then shit out by a civet, which is a weasel-like animal. Kopi, the Indonesian word for coffee, along with luwak, is a local name of the animal which eats the raw red coffee beans. The civet digests the coffee, the outer part of the coffee cherry, but does not digest the inner bean, and it poops them out. Apparently, the internal digestion ends up Apparently, the internal digestion adds a unique flavor to the beans, removing the bitter flavor, and the beans are then picked up by locals and sold. The most expensive coffee beans can cost up to $600 a pound and up to $50 a cup. If you can get over the fact that you are drinking such a strange thing, you would know if you drank the most expensive coffee because of the quantity of it are tiny amounts. Interesting. So would you...
I'm going to go and eat at the Sunday brunch where it's all you can eat caviar.
Oh, God, that would make you sick. You can't eat that much caviar.
Why not?
Well, look what you're... Now, before I answer the caviar question, one guy goes, I have tasted this myself, and it is divine. It cannot be compared with anything. You are insipid until you have experienced an encounter with the same.
Hold on. You are what?
I'm sorry, Victor. Y'all spoke at the same time. Do what, you?
Who said insipid? What does that mean?
What does insipid mean, Victor? Victor's great with words.
All
What is
you
insipid?
Can eat to know crab legs are good. I don't know that one.
What'd you say, Vic?
Nothing.
You don't know what insipid means? Does anybody in the chat room know what insipid means? INSIPID, insipid. Look up in dictionary. It means lacking flavor. Lacking flavor. The meal that Victor prepared was insipid.
Right.
He goes, right. He's so grouchy. Now, you are going to go eat all you can eat caviar. Now, Apocalypse says that, no, Apocalypse, $50 a cup is what it says. Coffee is $50 fucking
I've already
dollars.
gone over this many times.
The Stabby McHug says that one angry Jew is insipid.
I laugh at the people that come into Starbucks, but they're ordering at the silly little frothy thing. Just give me coffee.
Would you eat that, Stabby? Would you eat all you can eat sushi? That's nasty. That's fish bait. Have you ever smelt it? Now, Apocalypse, I'll go with you any day of the week for all you can eat crab legs. I'll stay and just...
I eat all you can eat sushi.
There's no way. It's just not right on so many levels.
It's unhealthy. It's uncooked.
It's uncooked fish, Jew.
Delicious.
So many pathogens. It's ridiculous.
It doesn't smell?
No.
Stabby says it doesn't smell. It just looks, it's just not nasty.
Although my friend's sister's vagina had a nice odor when I was dancing with her. She was horny as hell that night. Weddings are wonderful.
Why were you dealing with the private parts of your wife's sister?
No, my friend's
Your friend's
She's
sister.
Israeli,
Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine
and
then.
It was her sister, and there was no doubt that she was horny as hell. You could tell.
Stabby says that sushi is heaven food with an
I have never smelled that.
with an
sushi.
explosion of flavor.
Yeah. I don't know why people say that women's vaginas smell like sushi. Sushi doesn't smell like anything if it's fresh. Which, coincidentally, vaginas don't smell like anything if they're fresh.
Well, Victor has always insisted that... How would I word this, Victor? That
I have always said there's nothing like a fresh vagina.
Now, Victor has always said that my situation in that regard is impeccable, he says.
Always back to you. Boy, I'll tell you, are we full of ourselves tonight?
Well, let's talk about you and where you're going to go
no,
eat.
that's boring. I do that all the time. I'm buying broken phones.
What are you eating?
Nothing.
Or chewing?
I had a hamburger earlier.
I'm hungry. What?
I'm talking about food.
I know. We talk about food all the time. Stabby says that sushi fish is handled way better than most meat. And Apocalypse says you can only get sick if you get it warm and you keep it out. Do you have to eat all sushi cold?
Yes, and you should eat it quickly because it deteriorates rapidly. Sushi is supposed to be prepared quickly, served quickly, and eaten immediately.
Die quickly.
But would you ever eat blowfish?
Blowfish?
Mm-hmm.
If it was prepared properly.
It's highly toxic to the human
I've heard that,
body.
Not if it's prepared properly.
But if it's fully cooked, Stabby, why would it be called...
It wouldn't be fully cooked. You don't cook a blowfish.
No. Stabby is saying that you can get rolls that are fully cooked, and Apocalypse says quite a few of the sushi rolls are already cooked. Well, then what does sushi mean? What does the word mean? That's what I thought too, Victor. I thought that sushi meant uncooked fish.
Well, sushi is over rice. Sashimi is just pieces of fish. I don't like that. I don't like just eating pieces of fish.
Let me look up the word sushi.
I like this crossbow idea. I have thought of a sanitary tasting mechanism.
Sushi means, listen to me, Angel, hold on.
Brilliant for a second.
A Japanese dish consisting of small balls or rolls of vinegar-flavored cold-cooked rice served with a garnish of raw, uncooked fish.
You don't garnish your rice with the fish. You garnish your fish with the rice. These people are backwards.
Is it Japanese or is it Chinese?
It's Japanese.
You're right. I just don't get it. Ugh. Now, Heather loves wasabi. She always says extra wasabi on her sushi.
Extra wasabi? Mm-hmm. Put wasabi in the soy sauce. Hopefully it's low salt. Should be low salt for Mr. Midnight Movie because we wouldn't want to upset his innards.
Now this looks good. It's called inari sushi. It says a pouch of fried tofu typically filled with sushi and rice. I just have to have it cooked. I don't know.
Want to see a picture of Allfax?
Yes, show me a picture of Allfax. Do you like lobster?
Yeah, I love lobster.
Wait a minute, can I read this? It says, I met Michael Allfax late one evening about 18 months ago in an East Baltimore after-hours gay club, and we became intimate rather quickly in the bathroom of the club while we were both high on malt liquor and local street drugs. In specific, it was Steel Reserve 211. Michael was very talkative and engaging. I couldn't get him to shut up until I placed my beep in his mouth, which brought a great smile to his face. We started dating, and me being gay, white, dating a black man, we started dating, and me being a gay white male, I had never dated a black man before, but Michael was different, and that was because of his environment. Our relationship had to be kept discreet because he is a deadbeat father to 2 teenage boys from a failed marriage to a woman who later became a fully functional male. And
this writer doesn't know where a comma goes.
She was part of the reason that Michael was so adept and talented when it came to man-on-man sex. It's almost over. It says, Michael was a submissive and willing lover for the beginning of our relationship until he became consumed with becoming an internet radio celebrity. He started a quote-unquote radio show and had to stop the show because he couldn't afford the $40 a month. And I personally refused to keep giving him the $40 a month. So I later found out that he started turning tricks with men in Baltimore to get the $40. Michael and I were in love, and I didn't care that he was a babbling idiot, a drunk, and an all-around loser. We love who we love. I finally left Michael after I caught him in a foursome with 3 other men and a Rottweiler. Michael stole from me, he lied to me, and he would never give me a word in. He would never let me get a word in during our discussions on trying to work out the relationship. Michael, please get help. I only hope that the next man that he dates doesn't have to deal with the insanity that I did. Now, I'm on this website, and it says, somebody put me on, one of the trolls put me on here, and I'll tell you what they said about me. Let me see. First name.
Always back to you.
Well, I guess that's the only thing the show's really about. I just have to keep forward. Here I am. Debbie Daly. This bitch was sending me used condoms of her husband. I think they are really the same person. This happened after we broke up. She trash talks people on the internet radio and says that she is only 32 years old. She plays with her fat, greasy vagina, and chicken fat spews out of her beep as she pounds it with a garden gnome.
Disgusting.
Oh, and there's a comment that says, question, why is this person profiled as a male if this person is a female? Make sure you proofread your forms before you submit them before posting. This is stupid. That's not even a good
No.
troll. That's dumb.
Most of it is.
Dating psychos. Let's put a dating psycho on here. Who can we put?
Mr. Midnight Movie.
Mr. Midnight Movie. Okay, we'll just call him Mr. Period.
Mr. Psycho.
Midnight Movie is his first name. And the last name, we'll just leave that blank.
Well, he says he is a Jew, but he's not.
Gender, male, California, country, United States, email, we'll just put mmm@yahoo.com, make something up. Phone number, we'll just put, we'll make up 213, then we'll just put 658-1258. Okay.
Oh.
What?
Wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
So you can have these people exposed. Am I getting this correctly here?
I don't play these. Silly stuff.
Oh, goodness. Somebody just added this. It says, if you go to the homepage of datingpsychos.com, go to the homepage, latest psychos. Below are the most recent psychos to be posted, and you can, the number 1 says Michael Brown.
All right.
Number 1.
Yeah, good.
That is crazy.
I don't mind.
I wonder if any of these are real.
Well, that's the real picture from Michael Brown.
Yeah, I can see that. Go to the homepage, people. datingpsychos.com. And today, our psycho that is being featured.
You obviously haven't looked properly because there's another psycho on there. Let me go to the homepage.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should look down the list and let's see. Is it there? Mm-hmm.
Of the most recent? No. I don't know the other ones.
Psychos. As I see. So the latest psycho is
Michael Brown, number 1.
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I think you should try this psycho.
Okay, let me go to Skype and pick that up.
Right. That's a good idea.
Here we go. Oh, dear. Interesting. Oh, whoa, wow. Oh, dear, dear, dear. My name is Marty. I was once, unfortunately, Angela's boyfriend. See, this woman has so many problems. She is a medical wonder, and many top doctors would pay big money to research this fat piece of shit just to see if she even exists, how she exists. Let's describe this bitch's day from the start. 9 a.m. Wakes up from a long night of trash talking online, hungover. 12 p.m. Crawls her fat ass out of bed because she's out of Cheetos. 12:01. Leaves a huge steaming shit in the toilet and refuses to flush it. 12:30. Begs me to drive to the liquor store to buy some Sky vodka with her SSI. 1 o'clock. Begins to guzzle obscene amounts of hard liquor and pops morphine. 1:20. Gets on X-Hamster and Chatterbait with a disgusting cam show. 1:25. She beeps herself with a table leg and beeps the Sky bottle. 2 o'clock, somehow manages to jam her rolls into her bathtub. 4 o'clock, after 2 hours of wallowing in piss and blank, she manages to get up. 6:30, she's out of the tub. 7, gets on Spreaker and harasses everyone with anti-gay rhetoric. 7:30, gets on Spreaker and harasses everybody with blatant lies. That is correct. Blatant lies is amazing. And then at 8:01... she gets on Spreaker and makes a half-ass show on Asperger's. And 9 o'clock says does tons of MS content and drinks like a fish until 4 a.m., falls asleep with her face in a Haagen-Dazs ice cream container. Wow. That's pretty much... who wrote that? One of her daughters? That was bad.
I don't know.
Would you?
Could you what?
Would you? And it says, no, it says not even with a fake one is 100% votes. I'm going to vote on not even. Now somebody writes, nice to meet you. How's everything going? I hope all is well. My name is something. I found your contact after I picked interest to contact you. I have something very important which I would love to share with you privately. Therefore, would you kindly write me back? Oh, it's one of those things where they're trying to get money from you or something. And I hit vote. God, that's horrible. That picture is disgusting when she's putting on that lipstick.
It's horrible.
I am so hungry. I'm getting a headache. I wonder if there's any other psychos that we know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ah, he's still number 1. How embarrassing. Who can we look up? I wonder if there's one on MOX, that name. No. Of course, I just put in the first name. I'm trying to think of women. I don't know anybody else. I don't know. This is fun. Do they automatically just put them up there? Can people have them removed or?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know anything about it.
What brings you to it?
It's been passed around.
Are they still over there talking about me on their show?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard them lately.
Couldn't tell you.
Anytime I go over there, I'm automatically kicked from the chat room. Banned from the show.
Really?
Yes, the minute I walk in the chat room, he automatically kicks me out.
Wow.
Because the people go, look, Debbie Daly's in here. And it goes, thoink. You have been banned by TRS. Which I still don't know why. I don't know what I did to him, but I must have pissed him off somehow.
Who cares?
Yeah, let me check. I need to check. Do I care? No, it's empty. There's no fucks over here given. 0.
Why don't you call his show and let's talk to him?
All right, give me the number.
I'm told, I'll have to get it. I'm told that although you're banned from the show, although somebody took down his video that told everybody who was banned that they're banned.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea who that is, but maybe they'll whistle.
What do you mean took down the video?
How did YouTube take it down?
Oh, okay. He had a video up? Jeez.
Yeah, well, somebody took it down. Somebody complained about it and it got taken down. Where was I going? I'm having a lot of trouble with my Chrome lately.
Everybody is.
They are?
Uh-huh.
I may have to switch over to, what do you call it? Safari.
Yeah, I use both. My Chrome crashed on me tonight. Just boom, and Mr. Midnight Movie had trouble with it too, so maybe it updated and there's a...
Oh, good. It's 13 minutes left. 858.
Hang on, Angel. Hold on. I took my glasses off and everything. Okay, and 858...
357.
357.
8453.
8453.
What do you think they're talking about tonight?
They're going to see my name.
Blog Talk Radio.
You're very crude.
You are now in the host queue.
Israel on the map, Tyrone.
Never in my life. I've never been there, Tyrone. Did you hear what I said, brother?
Put it on the map, brother. He couldn't point to it on the map. Real talk.
I said I've never been there, and it's not the time.
You niggas.
If you're looking at the way
can I ask a question? You niggas is weak.
Is the brother in 11th grade? You in 11th grade?
You know the Jews a question.
Is you in the 11th grade? Because you got to be above the 12th grade to talk to me. You tripping. I'll talk to Tyrone. I'll talk to Tyrone.
Hold on. You know the Jews is kicking the Palestine out of their land over there. And do y'all support those actions, what's going on over there now?
No, those are not Jews, brother. Those are called Israelis. They call Jewish Israelis. They're not Hebrews. They don't even claim to be Hebrews. You never hear them say we are Hebrews. You never hear them say that.
Can I ask
and could they have ever lived in North Africa? Could they have ever lived? Hey, did you hear what
Listen to them all talking at once.
Have ever lived in North Africa? Could those people ever have lived in North Africa?
Can I ask some questions?
Let me get Jay.
Hold on, guys. Let me get Jay's question. Jay, go ahead. All right. For the Hebrew Israelites, not the brother in particular, but I mean, it is a question to him. Is that if does the Hebrew Israelites have some land out in Israel? And
no, we got land in Georgia, brother. We have land in the United States.
No.
Go ahead.
I would say how, and also how does the Israeli government recognize the Hebrew Israelites? Do they recognize them? Do they treat them like immigrants, like the way they do treat the so-called Palestinians? What's the situation with that?
You can lose your mind listening to this.
They don't receive those that are part of the dispersion. Us that are over here, those that are in South America, those that are in way other scattered parts of the world, they don't accept us. And they have subjugated us through what you call today would be a Masoretic text. Brother, when I tell you I speak the ancient and I study the ancient and I know it and I can help you with it, brother, I'm telling you, these people are really slick. The ones that are there now, they're just regular white people. They call themselves Jewish Israelis, not Hebrew Israelites. They never lived in North Africa, brother. The Bible says Hebrew Israelites lived in North Africa for 400 plus years. Those people could have never been Hebrew. And they don't accept us.
So why you convince us? Why couldn't you convince the world that
I don't give a shit what you believe.
You are real.
No. I don't care what you believe, and I don't care if you accept what I believe. No, you're not listening.
They all talk at the same time.
You up and shoot Mike down today. We talk greasy to the black man that are beating your behind today. That's who we talk greasy to. The ones that shot Mike down. My friends are in Ferguson.
The next time some... Hold on, I lost the entire call. Hold on. Oh, shit, it's called a Mr. Midnight Movie. Hang on. Let me call the Jew back. What happened?
I hit the red button instead of the green.
You did?
Yeah.
You're so stupid.
That was horrible. You can lose brain cells.
It was giving me like a headache. My head started to hurt. I'm not joking. I never get headaches. Where's my aspirin?
It's terrible.
I had some yesterday, and I don't know what I did with it.
They are some stupid people over there.
It was kind of fun to listen to. When I called you, does it say Debbie Daly?
Yeah.
Damn it. I'm going to change that and call back. I'm in the mood to troll them. Debbie's trolling. Okay. And your point? Okay, it says incoming calls. No, let's see. Privacy. Show my picture. Block users. Allow videos. Receive calls to my Skype number from. Hold on, look over here. Notifications. How do I get rid of it? It says something like show my blank when I call somebody. I found it one time. I don't see it there. Calls. I don't see it there. It's not there. Crap. Well. Crud. Sorry, it's not there, anybody. Crap. Oh well. I was going to change it to not show anything, but I don't see it. Oh, identify SMS messages by my Skype name or my mobile number. That's SMS messages. It doesn't allow me to have caller ID or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No, not here. Well, all right. So that was crazy. I almost want to call back.
Yeah, well, he'll pick you up. He put out an olive branch. He said that all the band people can call my show if they'll talk nice.
When have I ever not talked nice? Seriously, when have you ever heard me going, hey, motherfucker, you're an asshole? I mean, I've never done that to you. It was 347 what? 347.
Did like Pinhat's nigger compilation. That was pretty cool.
Well, he did that. 347, what was it, 858?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
It's terrible. Okay. I think I know. Horrible. TRS with the lion. Idiots. Oh, well, we've got 6 minutes remaining. 858-357-8453.
I'm 8. All right.
Good.
I'm going to say, well, it says Debbie Daly.
So, well, then don't know who you are.
Did you just tell me good night?
No, I said so what?
No, on the screen I got a message from you that says...
No.
I'm getting a headache real bad. Why am I getting a headache?
Because you're about to go on there and talk to them. But You can jump in at 3 o'clock when he has his 877 number.
Did I dial that number right?
Hello, you have just reached Melanie. I will return your call as soon as possible.
Hey,
Thank you.
calling Melanie.
Bye.
Let's leave a message. Hi, Melanie. This is a courtesy call from Sprint, and we were just letting you know that your recent bill was not paid. Your service will be disconnected tonight around midnight. You can call us at 1-800-CALL-SPRINT to discuss this. If not, you need to get another call, another phone, whatever. Pay your bills on time. I wonder if that's going to get me in trouble. 347-858-3453.
Yeah, I copied it into your room.
8453.
Well, you're dyslexic. That's not my problem.
You said 3453.
I didn't.
I talk real quiet when I have a headache.
That's what it is, 3453.
No, it's 8453. 858-8453. It's okay. You can be off your game.
838.
You're not even
8453.
858-8453.
I cut and pasted it from the webpage.
I hear nothing. Eight 8453. Hi, did you call? Hello?
Hello?
Did you call? Mom?
Yeah?
Hello? Did you call? Who is this? Is this my mom? Hello? Shit. I thought she bought it for a second. We don't know the number, Jew.
Yes, we do. I cut and pasted it in your chat room.
That's the third one I've tried now.
Hold on.
357.
You're screwing everything up. Hold on.
No, I'm dialing the right number. I dialed 347. It's 357. I'm so tired. I'm getting kind of
weird. Why are you dialing 347 when it's 858? Get the whole area code wrong.
Yeah, I did. No, I got everything right except for 357. I put.
You mean except for the area code?
I got the damn area code right, sir. I got the 357. I made it 347. Shut up. Prepare for a madness. I just wanted to say before we go off the air that I love every one of you, including Audrey, Stabby,
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio.
Apocalypse.
If you desire to speak to the host, you are now in the host queue.
Recreate my voice and shit, so you know that shit. But like I said, I have no disrespect for the Israelite brother. But the Israelite
I've got a voice alternator. Let me get it.
But this time, there will
Hold on, I'm going to get my voice alternator.
no more.
Yeah, that's helpful with your name on the thing.
What the hell that mean?
Gunner, move.
There will be no more.
Move, Gunner. Gunner, move.
You sound like Lucifer. You gave me chills. How long you been living? 1 million years? Huh, devil? Speak your name. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name, devil?
Stupid bitch ass nigga.
What is your name, demon? You sound, I can smell you. I can smell you. I smell you.
No, I got an announcement to make here, y'all. So hold on for 1 second. We're gonna go on the overtime. The number to call is 877-417-2676. That's 877-417-2676. And I'm gonna put the link to the chat room in the chat room, so you guys click on that. You can stay in the chat room. Once again, the number to call is 877-417-2676 in about 1 minute.
So, Miguel, your mic is back open.
I can do this voice. That's me.
Yeah, brother. I just wanted to say, that y'all got misunderstanding everything. Y'all need to be taught what we are versus what y'all sit there arguing about. We ain't your preacher in the church, bro. And you can talk all your craziness.
That freaks the dog.
Yeah, you sound like an idiot that will never have any money, any substance, or a woman, or a life.
I know.
And you sound like a slave, bro. You sound like a slave, man.
I am. About getting money?
It can. It can get you money. It can get you wealth. It can get you prosperity. It can get you healing. It can get you raised up out of your project condition. It can get you a lot that you don't have now. But you have to give it a chance and a try and stop being a damn fool. Did you hear what I said?
I hope that makes y'all appreciate my show just a little more than you did. Okay, I have the voice alternator here. I should scare you to death and turn on my webcam and let you see this. It's a talking skeleton.
Again?
Yes. Here it is. This is the voice alternator. Can you hear me? The motor that you hear is his mouth opening and closing. His eyes light up red. And he's
See, I'm talking with my normal voice. Here's my normal voice. Hold on. Okay, what about this? Wait. What about this? This sounds like an alien. This is stupid. I'm turning this off.
Well, that was fun. I'm hungry, my love. I have a headache. So I'm going to bid you adieu.
Go out and find an all-night deli.
I did eat at a deli today. I ate at Jason's Deli. As a matter of fact, it was delicious. Oh, my God, it was wonderful. I wish I would have brought all that home for leftovers. I had a salad bar and a cup of French onion soup. It was fabulous.
French onion soup at a deli?
At Jason's Deli. It's one of the best delis in Dallas. It's fantastic.
Please.
My daughter had the cheese and broccoli soup with a side of baked potato, and the baby had everything on our plates. He ate some of mine, some of hers. But I just want to go ahead. I stood up, so I'm not going to sit back down. I'm going to go eat, my love. I'm hungry. And just hang out for a while. If you want to, you and I can call back later. I'll see if I can get us on an anonymous thing or something. If we get something good.
Well, you can call the 877 number.
All right. What will I come up as? I get it.
Doesn't matter, but you can unmute yourself at will, and then you can just say, "Hi, I'm Debbie Daly."
Hey, give me the 877 number, because it won't show who I am.
Well.
Right?
Maybe. Doesn't matter. 877. Mm-hmm. When you call them on Skype, it comes up all sorts of different numbers. Doesn't make any difference. Mm-hmm. 877-417-2676. And when it picks up, you hit the star key twice, and it'll unmute you, and then you can just start talking.
Really?
And, yeah, he'll eventually throw you out, but you can say, "Hi, I'm Debbie, and I'm here to make amends."
Let him finish. I'm a professional musician, bro. I play the piano for a living. I've been doing that for 20-some odd years.
Ain't no money falling from the sky? Ain't no money falling from the sky?
Nigga, money got to be printed, fool. And you got to have an art to learn how to get money. Not a mouth like you got. You got to have a brain and some education and a skill. Now, you ask a question and you asking some dumb shit. You talking about money falling from the sky. It don't come from the sky, dude. It comes from you getting your ass out there hitting the bricks.
Does that go
I just said it, yes. I'm a professional fucking musician. I've been doing that for 20 years. How much more you want to hear?
Jesus. I thought Jesus.
Nigga, I said Jesus don't exist.
He just said the N-word, Jewish Jew. He did. He said nigger.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that. How about you say that? How about you stop saying that?
Your Bible.
Nigga, you don't know what I use. You ever heard of anything called a prosciutto? You ever heard that word before in your life?
Nigga,
you ever heard what
Wait a minute. Hold on. So you don't read the Torah? Is that what you're saying? You don't read the Torah?
inside the Torah is Aramaic Targum, brother. Inside the Torah, there are two types of text. None of these people know because they ain't never saw one.
Here we go.
They only saw King James debacle. That's all they see.
Here we go.
Yeah, take your ass on then if you're going.
Out your ass a little bit, boy.
Right, because you have never heard it.
What'd you do?
I disconnected it.
Why?
I have a headache. He's not going to... I unmuted it.
I was about to say something.
What were you going to say?
You'll see.
I wish it would add those to my... oh, it did. Okay, 877. All right, last chance. Hit star, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Conference now. Unmuted. Unmute yourself. Press the star key twice.
Supposedly the first 5 books,
Mute
Tyrone.
Oh, okay, so it comes. The Bible comes from the Torah then.
The Bible doesn't come from the Torah. You
Okay.
idiots don't know shit about Judaism, Jews, or anything else. And why you keep using the word nigger all the time? Jesus. See? Now you can just call back and
Damn
do
it.
it again.
I want to hear what they're saying. Oh, we can't because they're in archive. Oh, piss.
No, they're not in archive. You're listening to the 877. Go dial it back again.
Okay, add people.
Conference now.
No, he said he don't like Jews either. I just heard what he just said. He said kill them motherfuckers too.
Yeah, you know what time it is for motherfuckers.
Jewish. And we hate them. We hate them.
Earlier he told you that those white people weren't real. Remember he said that.
Oh, okay. I must have fell asleep in that sermon.
Oh, you funny.
I'm gonna give an extra 10% time, Pastor. Okay, I'm gonna give an extra 10% time to fall asleep, Pastor.
Remember he said that they don't call themselves Hebrews and they were fake. That's what he said. I said that wrong. Maybe he can repeat it, but I think that's what he said, that those wasn't the real Hebrew Israelites.
Oh. So now they changed their name to be politically correct.
Well, no, we should ask him as a Hebrew Israelite or Jew. Is it a Hebrew Israelite or Jew?
Yes. That's a very good question. Yes.
Is my line open? Yeah, is my line open? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're on.
Damn, I'm tripping. What is your question, sister?
I said, is a Hebrew Israelite a Jew?
Hebrew Israelite.
Did I get you correct when you said that the white ones that were over there now aren't Hebrews? They were fake.
Exactly. Those are Russian, German, Austrian, Hungarian, and Polish people brought there in 2 time periods. One in 70 AD by Antiochus Epiphanes and company, and then in 1940s put there by your United Nations. They are not Hebrews. I'm going to say that one more time. Let me say it one more time.
Hold on a second. Debbie Daly, how did we get on this?
There's more groups than that. The Jewish bastard that just called, I want you to let him talk because I was going to break his ass.
Now, can you tell us, is a Hebrew Israelite a Jew?
A Hebrew Israelite is a Hebrew Israelite, man. A Jew is a term that a person will see out from the outside looking in. Now, what you say when you say a Jew is a person that proceeds from this Abrahamic line, the covenant. Nigga, switch your dumb ass up and go get a degree. Shut up. Now, let me talk to that woman.
Just answer my question. You don't even have to respond to him.
Because he's a racist. I'm sorry now. What a Jew really is, like I said, is the same thing when you say what a Christian. People from the outside looking in, Greeks and Romans and all of these other Spanish and French bastards, that's what they give you that name. Hellenistic Jews, African American. But when I tell you that we are Hebrew Israelites, that means something. Not nigga.
Wait a minute.
Not
I thought that a Jew.
They're ignoring us. I think somebody heard it. I did hit bump and I heard it say you're unmuted.
Yeah, he muted us again, though.
Well, we tried. Did you hear me talking?
No, you didn't try. What are you talking about?
We are anonymous. We are legion.
Oh, please, nobody understood that.
We might. You'll hear it on the playback. All right, because I love you, I'm going to let you go because you're grouchy and I'm tired. So I'll see you cats tomorrow. All right, I just disconnected from my Love the Jew. And I am Debbie Daly for Mr. Midnight Movie, Jewish producer, and myself and Katie D. And all you wonderful people in the chat room that crack me up. I'm not going to go look at it again because I don't want to start laughing and stuff. You are so funny. I love reading your chats. You absolutely crack me up. 76 words a minute. Damn. I am going to beat Apocalypse at his typing speed. I will not be defeated. So until I see you beautiful people again on the other side, know how much I love you all. You are all a part of this whole thing that I do. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have you guys. I wouldn't do it. If I just had a dumb chat room and nothing to talk about, or what, I wouldn't do this. You guys are a part of this, and I love you all. So I will see you, especially you, Audrey. And I have he said my voice alternator. Nobody can understand you. But see, that's okay. I love him through his grouchiness. So you couldn't understand this. You can't understand me. Let me turn off the mouth moving.
What about this? Hold on.
Wait.
Can you understand me when I talk like it's making?
Why is it beeping?
What about this? I'm talking through these skeletons. I'm trying to see if you can understand me.
Well, fuck it. I'm tired. I have a headache. This has been fun. You guys are nuts. I really appreciate all of you. I really do. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are a part of my night every night. But I think I'm going to go ahead and I took a bath earlier, so I'm just going to go and get something to eat, lay on the couch for a little while, watch a little TV in my jammies, and then I'm going to go and sack out. So, I will see you guys the next time. Take us out. Temptations.
I'm a bitter pill, I understand.
You keep slapping that bass. You keep slapping that bass.
I forgot to tell y'all, until I see you again, keep slapping that bass.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. Yeah.
until people can understand
Papa was a rolling stone, my son. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he died,
You keep slapping that bass.
now listen to me. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he
until people can understand that Jesus doesn't matter what caller you want to say he is. He's all callers because he's our commander-in-chief, not Obama, not that fucking piece of shit. Jesus. And Obama thinks he's our Lord and Savior.
You keep slapping that bass.